Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. Happy Lunar New Year if you celebrate. And we're glad you're with us for a live 3 hours. Some very exciting jewelry. We've got some huge discounts. I don't know what I'm more excited about, the jewelry or the discounts. It's all about sale. It's all about the best in values. They don't call me Lolo for no reason. We go low on the prices. And tonight, let me be honest with you, as I always am, we might go low, okay? We're going to have a great time. It's going to be 3 hours. It's going to feel like 10 minutes. We've got so many exciting pieces, and we have maybe the most important yellow diamond that's ever been here, and it may not be the largest, but it is the best color, and it is the best quality, and it is that VS material we love. But I also have a couple of blue wing black Ds. I like to let you know right up front because our days are numbered with those stones. So we've got a couple more to show you. They're going to be quick deals. We've got a pendant, I've got a ring, and we've also have the big jumbo round, which is right here. So that one is going to fly. That's your way to get 6 carats plus. But then we also have assorted pieces. I've got some cool pieces out of the Congo. They're not the blue greens, hint, hint. We got a very special color that looks like the best in pot barasha, but it's in a tourmaline. So that's coming up. And also, I got some surprises for you in diamonds, diamond necklaces, diamond earrings, because we are only now a couple of weeks away from Valentine's Day. So we're going to have a party with some great giftable ideas that are not just giftable in the styling and the universal nature, but also in the price point as well. So get ready to have some fun. I have missed you over the last 2 days. It's so lovely. I got to tell you, I get more emails on Monday and Tuesday than when I'm not here than I think I do on the 5 days that I am here. So thank you to everybody who reached out, and thank you for your very kind words. It is very appreciated. So I miss you guys too when I'm not here. So let's get started. We've got a great way to start. We're going to do one of a kinds throughout most of the show, so you know how this works, right? This is a really special 112-7093, and let's get ready to shop. I'm going to make the values really special. You know, I'm a shopper too. So this is where, again, I really like that we got the biggest and best values out there for you, and we have got a little extra special when you shop with me. So here we go with our platinum 56 points in the oval east-west set Burma. It is glowing more blue than it is red, and that is really what we expect from Burma. Now around here, it's pretty much all we see. But you've got a really special stone here, 56 points in the Mogok Burma, 36 points in the diamonds. They look like that North Star. We've done that design many times, but usually in gold with just a few little diamonds. These are all big, important diamonds making up that North Star design. It's supposed to be $36.99. Of course, it is platinum, and it's waves of platinum. Did you notice the asymmetry? One side has 3 rows in platinum. One side has 2 rows. So it's very special. Most of, again, what I show you are one of a kinds, and I tell you it's a one of a kind, it's a one of a kind. If I tell you there's more than one, there's more than one. So you can always know what to expect, okay? No games, just always about, you know, again, if we have 2, I'll tell you there's 2. If we have 1, we tell you there's 1. It's really simple, but the bottom line is no matter what, you want to be on the phone lines ready to go as fast as you can. Otherwise, it's missing out. So let's get to this one. Actually, get it all the way down in price. I'm going to try it on for you. Helpful to see it on here. Let's take a look at that. Really easy wearable ring, but I love the asymmetry of the design, but also one side a stone, one side diamonds. That's something we're seeing a lot of in couture avenues of jewelry. We're seeing it here tonight. So let's make it even better than $3,000 or $2,500 or $2,000. This is going to be a really special little extra little, you know, just something from me to you here to start our show off right on Wednesday, getting a week, which I got to tell you, this week is going to be amazing. We're going to also talk about some things that are happening this week. So stay with me because I'll always give you a little heads up as to what you can expect for the next few days because it's a very big next 5 days ahead, I will tell you that. But here we go. This one's not even $2,000 or $1,000. We'll make it $999. And so it just goes to show you, if you want the best in ruby, you don't necessarily have to spend tens of thousands of dollars. Now, I will have a 120 later for the ruby lovers. It has a little bit of yellow and white diamonds and some more traditional mounting. So if you want to go bigger with your ruby, we will have that opportunity. I do have a collectible pink diamond, a collectible chameleon diamond, and those are both certified tonight at some really big discounts. Conch pearl lovers, I got a necklace for you with our conch pearls, and we got to move on because we got a lot to show you. And I would love your requests. I know that we're big on requests. Obviously, you might have seen something, or maybe you're thinking of something and you want to see it again. Well, this is the time to let us know what we can help you out with so we can bring it on up here and let me give you the greatest value of all time. So do get requests in if you want to see anything in particular at all. Anything at all will help you out with that. But take a look at this. This one's got to go. It's $9.99. Then we're going to get to, I have a new panther piece here, and this is really fabulous because it's got, Usually we'll see one colored gem. I like that this one has a couple of different stones, and it's the double panther meeting face to face here, which is just so lovely. It's 112-6089. This will be our 18 karat solid gold, and oh, I know we know 18 karat gold. What was I looking at this weekend? My weekend, that is. I was looking at some 18 karat gold pieces, just little studs and whatnot, little basic, like, you know, things that create your earscape when you're stacking up, you know, 6, 7, 8 earrings together. And I was looking at little 18 karat gold round spherical studs. They were $400. I'm going, okay, this is really, we know gold's extreme, but when you see it actually out and about, I know this is why so many of you are dedicated to TVON. Once you learn and find out what we're all about, you're going, I don't know where on earth or how they do this, but I'm very happy I found it and I'm a part of it, because look at this, 18 karat yellow gold. It stays in the yellow. It's got a mix of diamonds and rubies throughout the body of the two twinning cats here, or panthers or leopards or whatever you happen to see, but it's also got the emerald eyes. So you're getting the emeralds, you're getting the rubies, the diamonds all together. There's no emerald weight. They left those out. So that means those are all free. So you're not paying for those, because if there's not actually a mention of it, they are not figured in the cost of the piece. That's very, I think, valuable. They're free. In essence, you got the rubies at 58 points, the diamonds at 49, and a whole bunch of 18 karat gold, because it's basically coming together. It's like 2 rings. We usually see panther designs with 1 panther. This is where you're getting 2. It's on the hand. Take a look at this. So you can see, just again, a little scope and scale here for you, so you know exactly what to expect. And of course, what I love, you know, I struggle with this one. I have the single panthers all the time, is which way do we put it on the hand so that you can see it or everyone else can see it? Well, with this one being the 2 as it is, you've always got, no matter what perspective you see it from, no matter what angle, you're always getting a look at the dimension of those 2 cats together. So love that. And that one's going to be, you know what, blow it out. It's supposed to be $38.99. We'll do better. It's just, again, the loveliest value on a lot of 18 karat gold. And if you love designer jewelry, well, this one certainly has more of that designer feel just instantaneously than most do, because it's got that really defined, again, look of couture. And I know you guys know the couture levels out there. You're familiar somewhat with, you know, big designer status looks, what those big designers do. Of course, this one, you wouldn't even be able to buy a sterling silver piece if those designers had that. It's so truly amazing what we're doing, and it's making it $9.99 only, with the 2 panthers coming together. So it gives you a lot more size than most of them do. Take a look at this, and that's going to be under $1,000. We'll do it for $9.99. So is the ruby earlier, so if you want just the ruby. And then we've got a Tanzanite deal in platinum, because most of our Tanzanites are in gold. We've got a Tanzanite in platinum for you. That's going to be exciting as well, and we're looking forward to that. And anything else, I would really love to hear your request tonight. Wasn't given a ton of jewelry, so again, that just usually means because we're really ready for your request. So that's what it's all about, and make sure that you let me know what it is you'd like to see tonight at all. We'll help you out with that. So, you know, we've already had a lot of people doing just that already prior to the show beginning, so that's a good idea. And if you need to see something again, it's or maybe have a question about something, we're here to help. But let's take a look at this Tanzanite, our rare Tanzanite in the platinum. We actually gave this amazing stone to one of these big designers out here that works in a lot of platinum. It's a 112-6838, and it's going to be a platinum piece with a 127 in the pear-shaped Tanzanite, set at an angle with 17 points. Now, we've had some big rings, but we're going to zoom back a little bit on this one, because it is just that much larger than what we typically see and what we've already seen in the show. And this is going to be a great affordable way to get some Tanzanite if you'd like to, and also get the 17 points and bigger diamonds. Notice there, I'm only counting 6 diamonds there, so they are a good size. And then you've got your platinum all the way through. It's like a big ribbon turning its way around to create, it's such a nice addition to have, instead of a standard band, to have the band itself be part of the design. I think a lot of designers, and as someone who designs every day and does a lot of sketching and a lot of CAD designs, and, you know, is designing right now for a very, very big retailer, I got to say, it's something that I'm trying never to neglect the band. I mean, it's so often just thought of as the vessel to hold your stones or to hold your center stone. And I really think that, you know, again, why not utilize what you have to use as a precious metal these days? Why not make that part of the design and make the whole foundation for your piece very special as well? And that's what this does with that ribbon design and that wider presence. And it's not even $1,000, nor is it $9.99. We're making it a lot easier, a lot better, a lot more affordable, like we like to do. And this one will be $888. And again, it's a 127. So that's the center stone size. So lovely to see. And I know, thank you so much. Hey, Kirsten. Well, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you. Hey, Tracy, thank you so much. Oh, wow, you guys are in Texas. Great. That's nice. Well, we got a California girl in Texas there. So my Texas ladies out there better look out. Tracy and Alan are in town. And then we've got Kirsten. Thank you so much for your kind words. Appreciate that. So $888 in this one, and that'll be it. And then we'll try this one on for you as well, so you can see how beautiful and really sizable this ring is, meaning, of course, we size it for you, but also a really good size to the ring. There's that wider band I was telling you about, and then, of course, the other side twisted around, gave him this great formation, and then all bigger diamonds. Remember, the 3 up here, and or is it 3 or 4? Let me see. And then we've got the 3 down here. So I think I lost my count already. So here we go. That's going to be it. $888 if you'd like to get that one. A crazy 8 steal. It is. It's 3 and 3, so 6 in total on that 17 points. And we like to see something that beautiful. Now, if you want one of our last rounds, again, I thought we had the last round the other day. I may have been misinformed. So here's what we have for you. I do have a round blue wing here. That's a 1 only. So if you've been waiting on one of the rounds, that looks to be it. I went through everything that I could get my hands on today, and that's the last that I saw. So that's our 622. And then again, pink diamond lovers, we got a big 21 point pink. But the deal is this: it's got the GIA cert, and look how saturated that is. It's really a pink. I mean, I'm seeing lavenders all through that stone. So if you want one of those high-end collectibles, it's here. Plus Chameleon diamonds. I had a couple blowouts the other day on our 50-point chameleons. Well, this stone is a 72-pointer, and it's a round. And what did everyone want? What was everyone fighting over the other day when I had the trio? Everybody wanted the round. So I'm proud to say we did bring out, it's the bigger one, but it's what we have. I mean, we can't be too choosy about these stones. There are very few available, but this is the 72-point round. It's the Chameleon. Personally, I love the way the stones that start off a little more blue-green are the ones that I think really are exciting because they're so specialty. They don't even necessarily, I mean, we talk about 2 different colors you get in diamonds typically with the Chameleon because they change color. What's amazing is that this one is starting in its fluorescent lighting as a blue and a green, and then it's able to change to that orangey golden. So it's almost like you're getting 3 colors, and then it's all GIA certified. So we'll show that to you as well, just so you can see what that's all about. As we look at our Tanzanite one more time for $888, and then here is the 72-point Chameleon. Just one of the prettiest, and do you see it? Every time I look at it in a different light, sometimes it looks more green, sometimes it looks a little more blue. It's got a pop to it because, well, it's a round, and there is something specialty, and we can't lose sight, even though that's a classic cut of diamond, we can't lose sight ever of the fact that in Chameleons, that may be a classic cut because you think about studs and pendants and most engagement rings, they're round, so it's a traditional cut. But in Chameleons or any fancy diamond, you really don't want to cut around, which is why most of them we've seen have not been, because 112, 3285, it's a wasteful cut. So you're starting with a big piece of rough already. Then, that's always impressive. 72 points is what it turned out to be when you've got it all cut to that perfect round. It is a fabulous stone. It's got a carat 70 and this major designer mounting, which are very elongated tapered baguettes, and then they're actually at a diagonal. So they're spinning, they're wrapping, they're just floating their way around the round brilliance, which are also a double halo. And then here's your cert that's coming with it. It's a round brilliant 5.5 millimeter, 72 point fancy. That word fancy is not in typical certs. That is in this one because Chameleons are definitely, I would say, the fanciest of the fancy diamonds because other fancy color diamonds don't change color. This is gray, yellow, green, and then of course SI2, really not something you're going to concern yourself with because the thing is you want it to be eye clean, and this one is. Then in the comment section down below, I like to point out that it does explain what a Chameleon is in case you haven't heard it already here from us, is that as one of the bigger suppliers of Chameleon diamonds the world over, I don't know of anybody who has more, and that is a fact. And yet we've had a wonderful chance to not only offer them to you, but now get them on discount so that you can have some of the more luxury rare stones of the world, but you're actually getting these big deals as well. And that's really nice for a collector who wants to get into the world of fancy collectible diamonds. You know how rare they are. You know at the Argyle mine, having been shut down now for a couple years, how limited these are, because if it's heat, if the temperature heats up, you actually have a color change. Come on over and take a look at it. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Okay, thank you so much. Tanzanite's gone. Congratulations on the Tanzanite ring. Enjoy it. And then remember, we have the 2 panthers together, and we had that ruby ring we started with, but this one is going to go in a hurry. It's really true. I mean, this is just one of those markdowns. That's why it's coming out early. $19,999 is our price tag typically, and a carat 70 in diamonds, that is no small feat. So you're getting you know, well over 2 1/3, well, about 2 1/3 carats in diamonds altogether. And we love to see that for a big markdown. Now, again, there's your fancy green. Don't really worry too much about the clarity. The fact is that it's chameleon. That's what makes it important. The stark color is important. The fact it changes color. Look at the glisten, the gleaming. That's not something you would get if it had too many inclusions that were impeding that sparkle. Not happening here, and it's not even $99.99. So this is a giveaway. That's all this is. We're just moving out some inventory. You know, we are a couple days away from Tucson. So this is some of the most remarkable time of the year when you can really see things that you wouldn't normally, right? We don't bring out big chameleons very often. There aren't many to go around, and you can see how beautiful that ring is. I mean, just as it spins and turns, all of the liveliness. Like that they took the round stone and then continued with the round formation of the diamonds around it. So you've got so much to love, and it's not even $99.99. Best value. The truth is, I can't make a white diamond in this size, this price, and that is a fact. So the opportunity that we're about to take this when it's already below $10,000 and should be gone, keep in mind the cert is done. It comes with it for free. You're not paying anything additional for the cert. We did, so you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. We paid for it. It's done. It comes to you with your fabulous piece, so you have everything you need to know, the documentation that makes appraisals and insuring such a breeze, which is good, I think, when you have a stone like this. Definitely do that. And then we're going to make it even better than $89 or $79 or even, gosh, $69.99 is a fabulous value. Well, like I said, we're moving a lot of material here with Tucson around the corner, and we're exhibitors and we're buyers and sellers. So it's really a time for us to really give you guys some opportunities on some very unique museum pieces. And that's what this is the essence of. It doesn't get any more rare. And you can watch our show all the time, and you see rare all the time. Every show, almost every item we bring is considered, I would say, extremely rare. But out of our pink diamonds and our green diamonds and our orange diamonds and our fawn diamonds and our blue diamonds that I've had, we don't have any more, but I've had blue diamonds. I've sold about, oh gosh, 2 dozen blue diamonds here in my 8 years here. We don't have anything more rare than a chameleon diamond. A diamond that has multiple colors together that changes color. This is the rarest you can get. And out of everything in colored stones that we have, which we got rarities there too, like Paraibas and you name it, this is the rarest you can get. And with the exception of going larger in the carat weight, there is nothing more rare than this ring that's on your screen right here and now. And the fact it's coming below even $69.99. Check it, you can't do white diamonds for this price. This is really incredible, and the round is something very special. Most of them are pear shapes or cushions, and that's where they stay. This one is $5,999, and you'd be hard-pressed to buy just the white diamond mounting for that. We know it. This is where the important material is the 72-point center, and it may already be gone, because you know it's not going to last when you have something this ridiculously rare and special, and now it's under $6,000. Nobody in the world will be able to touch that price. I don't know anybody else really who has this material. So this is your chance to pick it up. And $59.99, one collector, one caller, and we'll find out who it will be. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to move. There is a pink diamond that's certified. It's going to be the same clarity grading, actually. Actually, it's an SI1, this is an SI2. So you've got a very, very important way to go here. If you want the $59.99 value, I would take advantage of that one in a hurry, because you know that's not sticking around when it's something that rare. Who's ready for the round Tanzanite too? We can go from one to the other and just give away the 622 on the way. I mean, this is how important blue wings have become now that we're all well versed on the fact that there are very few left overall. And so many of us really want the round. So if you want the round chameleon, you're going here. $59.99, almost a 3/4 carat, and just it's a green blue diamond to start. And then the magic of it, when it changes, when it heats up, it's going to be that orangey golden tone, and then it goes right back to the green when it just cools back down. So really fabulous. Now here's the round, and this one's not going to last. There's a reason it's coming out 18 minutes into the show, is because, well, it's got to go, and it will. And this is the one that I'm always leery about putting up later when we have more and more and more viewers, is because we're going to have a lot of people upset they didn't get it. There is one here in the world. This is it for the 622. That tends to be kind of a double bonus here, because you've got the size everybody's always looking for. That 5 and 6 carat is usually our most popularly requested. And then you have the round on top of that. So between those two factors, 112, 7381, definitely not going to last very long. There's the incredible value coming with it too, when this is not just a basic diamond mounting, it's our bridge. The most complex, one of the most diamond intense that we do overall in tens of thousands of mountings. So this is the way to get it. And watch this. You've got that, if you're not familiar with our bridge, there's the double row, one side to the other, all the way through. and underneath. And you've got the rows that come up to meet that halo. Then, of course, the spectacular museum reserve that is the round with all the amazing colors, and is going to go very quickly. And then do you see through it a little bit? It's just when you think, I couldn't get any more sparkle than a round. Well, actually, you are. You're getting more than you even bargained for from the round, because as the round brings you those tremendous Portuguese facets, what's happening beyond that is as it turns, as it moves, as you look through it, you're seeing the spectacular brilliance of the diamonds through it. So it's almost like taking your Portuguese cut, it's putting it on another level and another dimension completely. That is why we ask you to call in early. When I tell you there's one, listen, I'm not going to say there's one and then proceed to sell 10 of them. There's one. And I only say that if there's one. And so you know the piece that you see is the piece you get. That is true and huge and important and rare. And then you have, of course, this amazing color and this brilliance and the special factor you're getting from having the round and then the way the diamonds show through it. It is not easy to do these bridge mountings. I know that they become a favorite here. We see them rather frequently, but we can't discount the fact that those are incredibly important and strong to build with a lot of gold weight and a lot of diamond weight. We're going to take it less than $99.99, which for a museum reserve is exactly where it is supposed to be. And instead, we take it so much lower and forget about $99. We got one. So again, this is why you want to dial in early, and white gold is how it stays. So this is a pretty complex style to make, as I just touched on. So we're going to leave it there in the white gold, which is our favorite overall as well. But this is really spectacular, and I want to show it to you on the hand here because, of course, that's really important as well. How is this going to look on your hand? Look at the sparkle. Did it just get more powerful? I contend it does, and did. And look at that. Now you're seeing, if my words weren't enough, like, oh, maybe sparkle on top of sparkle on top of sparkle, I think now we're proving that here. There's nothing quite like it, and the fact it's not even going to be $5,000. There's one. We're under $1,000 a carat. All the regular old basic material out there is more money than that. $5,000 it's not. $4,000 it's not. $39.99, and there's something so elite about getting around. We know this. The rounds are more rare. This almost 2-carat diamond weight you're getting with it, around it, underneath it, every which direction, and it's not even $39.99. That's a value already, and quite frankly, 30 seconds, that's going to be gone. We're going to make it even better, and one caller is rewarded in such a big way, and you don't even have to pay $39.99. This is our this is all. This is the round. This is the special. This is the bold, and I've got gorgeous ovals coming up in both a pendant and a ring later, but they're not going to give you the flash. They're beautifully saturated. They're amazing neons, but they will not give you the flash and the beauty that a round does. Rounds are very distinctive on that front. So this is the only way to get that brilliance. And if you love sparkle, I know I'm someone who loves sparkle. It's just something that my favorite color is sparkle. I mean, it really is. I think it's just amazing, and I'm just drawn to it. And that's part of why I love gemstones and diamonds and jewelry so much, is that it's that way you can get that every single day. But this one's going to be better than $39 and better than even $3,888, and we only need one caller. That's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's the piece you get. The only thing we need to know from you is what size would you like. That's it, and we do that for free too. So I know everyone's kind of amazed. We got a lot of new people shopping lately and going, I don't believe it. And I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you, share a personal story in a bit about an email I received in the last 24 hours that was really, out of all the emails, and I've received literally millions of them from customers over my many decades doing this, it was the most, I think it was a poignant email, and I'll explain, and I'll tell you, share the story with you, because I think it was really very pertinent to I think so many of what we're thinking lately as we welcome new shoppers from around the country. But this is not 39 or 38 or 37 or 36 or 35. It's $34.99. It's a one and done, and that's got to be. Now I'll tell you, the true secret is I'm going to be buying that if nobody else does today, because that's the one I've been waiting on right there, is the round and the bridge. It's that perfect glitter factor with that neon that we love so much. But again, first dibs, it goes to you, and you get a chance to own one of our most elite left. I mean, the museum reserves are what we've been bringing out. It's so much fun to have it, and it's $34.99 for 30 more seconds. And hey, Diane, thank you. So Diane is I think a relatively new shopper, and she said she's received her Tsavorite garnet and her starlight blue zircon, and she got them today, and she said, oh my goodness, they are definitely prettier in person. Thank you. That's really, we hear that a lot, and I'm really happy to hear that because a lot of people think, oh, they couldn't possibly look as good as they do on TV. They do. They actually look prettier usually. We hear that sentiment quite often. So get ready to be wowed if you are a first-time shopper. To that end, really, really proud to say that this is where, again, you've got a really beautiful welcome gift right now, too, and this is wrapping up shortly, so I want to just mention it a couple of times to anybody who might not be registered yet. You've got an opportunity to get a $50 savings just for registering because we're welcoming in so many new shoppers still. And again, for all those people that have been watching for years and years and years going, too good to be true, well, join the party and join the family because this is where you're going to find that actually when you take a little leap of faith and try us, no matter what the piece is, you're going to find out that it is not actually too good to be true. It really is that amazing quality that you see on television, except take Diane's word for it, even better. And this is a chance where you also, by registering, you get $50 to use towards that first purchase to make that a little bit easier as well. So great idea there to take advantage of that while that is still happening. And then here we go with our last call, $34.99. Not going to wait on that one. That one will be a done deal in a hurry, no question about it. But let's see, we've got some really cool sapphires, and I know we're going to see a yellow diamond later, but we also have some yellow sapphires that look a lot like yellow diamonds, and they're beautiful. And then we've got a quick blue sapphire necklace. I know we're loving the necklaces of late. Maybe that has something to do with Valentine's Day. We're coming up around the corner where we've got a lot of people looking for giftables that are easier than maybe rings. Sometimes rings are one of those things that you kind of get committed to 2 or 3 rings a day, and a lot of people want to expand the wardrobe when it comes to necklaces and pendants. So here's a good way to do that with a sapphire, and this one, not sure if this one's going to sit on its own here, but I'm hoping the diamond shape of diamonds of all pave are going to be that beautiful, beautiful way to set up this blue sapphire that is it just set right in the middle. And then don't forget about that Tanzanite. If you're leaving it for me, thank you. If you're not and you really want the round, go ahead, take advantage of it while it's here. But here we are with our beautiful blue. It's a royal blue sapphire, but not too dark. We never want to do those inky stones. 3747 is the number, and it's supposed to be $29.99. We're going to give you a great value. It does come with the chain. I did some wholesale work this weekend. My weekend is Monday, Tuesday. So I do a lot of my wholesale and designing and things like that on my Monday and Tuesday. And I was downtown pretty much for the last 48 hours. And again, my favorite wholesale dealers who just do gold chains and such, they're selling chains right now. And this is wholesale if you're buying like tremendous quantity, thousands at a time, because you're supplying a store or you're a dealer or a vendor or something to that effect. Chains right now, guys, basic chains, a 16-inch, 14 karat gold, the thinnest of the thin chains are $300. And I'm talking thin, like literally half the size of this one. These are heavier gauge chains because we want the quality of the chain to support the pendant. So that's what's happening here. Take a look at it. And so just again, I think that here I am all the time in the wholesale world, and yet I'm continually struck by the increases in prices that are needed on basic gold pieces, findings and whatnot, because we are throwing in free chains. And if you think we're just maybe adding some in, we're not. You're going to see this value and know there's no actual cost to you for the chain. And I think that it's really to be admired that we want you to have these just immediately wearable, don't have to go out searching for the perfect chain. It comes with it. But to say that's for free is a big advantage, and that's a big extra. We have our 58-point sapphire. It's 38 points in diamonds. This is the beautiful backing. So it's got a great finishing in the back, and then I'll show it to you on the hand here so you can get a little feel for the size. It's an 18-inch chain. It is fully adjustable to the 3 classic lengths, which are 16, 17, and 18. That's the size. So not a teeny tiny piece at all. It's got a 1-inch drop, which I'll show you here with the ruler. Then I'll try it on for you as well. And there it is with, again, bottom to bail is 1 inch. And then you get this great chain, which has the adjustable O-rings and the lobster claw clasp. And then it is all diamond cut. You can see every little movement it makes. You get that beautiful sparkle. It was supposed to be $39.99. That's a good blue sapphire, a royal blue. In fact, here's what it looks like on the neckline, so that I know we're going to try stuff on for you. But here's what it looks like from a distance away. And you're still seeing the gleaming. I mean, how about that? It's from far away, and you still see the clarity of that stone. That stone is just shining and bright and beautiful. And then we're going to take it down even easier. How about $999 for that one right there? That'll be a first caller situation, mostly one of a kind tonight. So make sure you are dialed in early so you can get your favorite and those great values and those price tags we love. So Chameleon diamond, Big blue wing block D round. Those are some of what we have and still have available for you. If you'd like to go ahead and talk about those, please do. The pink diamond that's certified is also coming up. Emerald earrings have been popular of late. Brought out a new pair of drop emerald earrings for you. There's a blue zircon. Diane was raving about her blue zircon. She received, well, I have a stunning heart shape, want to be, look at this. This is the blue zircon that is, look at that. It's a great stone. It's actually a pear shape, but it really is looking like a heart shape because the way the diamonds are done around it. We got a few extras coming up here that are going to be some little must-goes here for you. And then we'll just talk about some beautiful, rich golden colors. Now, we also have, again, paparasha look in some tourmalines tonight that are going to be rare, rare, rare tourmalines. Look at this, though. Before I get into anything else, I just want to show you what is, since we're in the last couple of days of January here, wanted to show you one of our most proud garnets, and we're a network that brings you all the rare, the demontoids, the mandarins, the Tsavorite, the Marilani mint garnets. We bring all the rarest garnets. There is not a garnet we don't bring, even Malayas we have. But this is one that, without being super, super, super expensive, it doesn't mean it's not rare. And this is one that we're so, so proud to bring, and it's item number 1127071. And again, for our last kind of hurrah of January, I thought we'd bring out a really important, this is called the Zamarin. It's the Royal Zamarin. Zamarin, by the way, means purple in Swahili. That's where, again, this is a stone from Tanzania. So that's what they speak. That's the native language in that region of the world. And yet that's how they translate it. But it's interesting because it is what we have dubbed a color shifting gem. And it's one of those that not color change, because color change you rarely actually see or can appreciate because you're typically in one type of light. The difference with a color shifting stone is that you're seeing different colors every time you essentially go from one room to another, inside to outside. Every time you shift the angle of your hand as you're wearing it, it's a different kind of color blend that comes through. There's purple, there's also pinks, there's also reds, there's also blues that are happening in the same stone. And then if you ask me, the trillion is the best way to show that off. 7071 is a 2-carat trillion with 69 points in the double halo. We went all out here, even gave it that little split to the shank to make it a little more interesting and support it because it's a nice bigger piece. But we're really excited to have this one here, and yet all that value, all that color, and some stones just look rich, even if you don't know exactly what it is. I'll tell you right now, that looks like a rubellite tourmaline, which is one of the most expensive tourmalines. It also looks like a rich purpley red sapphire out of Kashmir. That's another rare stone. You know what else it looks like? It looks like a really, really stunning Burma spinel, if you saw the best, cleanest, brightest of spinels. Those 3 stones I just mentioned are some of the rarest that money can buy. Some of the most difficult that collectors can actually seek out. And this stone is its doppelganger, but at the same token is a really, really rare garnet. So you're getting a beautiful stone, and think of what it would be. I've had cashmere sapphires of this color. They're usually smaller stones, like a 60 pointer, and they're sometimes certified. They'll be $10,000, and they're gone. There will be those types of price tags associated with cashmere sapphires of this ilk. This is the look of, but might I contend better because it's bigger, because it's cleaner. If you had a 2-carat cashmere, it's not going to be clean and bright and popping like this one is. This is the way to get that richness, that color, that beauty, and not have to pay $10,000 or more. Let's just send it on out. I think we can do this. If we give you a great value, isn't that what it's all about? Just give you the greatest price you can imagine. This is the way to do it. And I'll tell you right now, it's not even going to be, how about this? $19.99, it's not going to be. We're going to do better. It's a color shifting stone. Watch this. Even as we move it slightly here, it's more that really raspberry pink into red, into purple, and then you'll see these beautiful bright lights of blue. It's not even $9.99. This is one I would recommend. 69 points in VS Diamonds, and it's not going to be a $9.99 price tag. We are talking about one of the prettier stones you can get, and sometimes that's what it's about, right? I think it should be. I've sold enough rare stones out there, both loose and in jewelry, where you go, well, it's really, really rare, but that's kind of it, right? Sometimes rare stones are not all that pretty, or sometimes they're just not wearable in jewelry because they're not tough enough, they're not durable enough. This has everything. It's got that wearability, you can wear it every day. It's got that beauty, it's got rarity as well. I mean, what is it missing besides a good home? And maybe it needs a little bit better price tag. just to make sure it gets a great home. And so that it doesn't have to be $9.99 or $8.99. And this is the way to do it. And William, thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you, William. Thank you. I just read your message before. Tony sent it to me before I came on here to talk about this amazing Zamarin, which is not going to be $8.99, by the way. It's going to go even better than that. So take a look at it. We're going to blow it out. It's $888. We'll go crazy eights on it. And that will be how we do it. $888. That is sensational. And you can choose the yellow gold, the white gold, or the rose gold as well if you'd like to. So I'll try it on because I know this one looks like an itty bitty size, but we still need to put it on the hand nonetheless. So here's what it looks like on the hand. You don't need to go up in size. It's just smaller than what I wear. I wear a 5.5. This is a 4.5, so that's the deal. But I'll try it on there. It just gives you a little size perspective there, and you can see how bright and beautiful and bold it is, but that has got to go. So we'll give that 60 seconds. Then we're going to be moving on, and then please let me know what requests you have. We're going to see some rarities out of the Congo tonight. If you ever wanted a patparasha, one of you all directed me to a TV station today, and luckily I was just getting out the door, so I turned it on before I made the trek in here. And I saw patparashas on TV that not a one of them was a patparasha. Because one of you guys said, could you just turn this on? And I did, and I'm glad I did, because oh my goodness. Point is, I've got some tourmalines that look more like the patparashas than the patparashas that were on TV earlier, and I was just, I couldn't stop laughing and going, oh my gosh. How do people do that? How do they get away with that? Anyway, we're just happy to have what we have, which just, again, you never want to hear, like, again, if it's not a certain color that it needs to be that rare stone. I mean, a lot of stones are rare if they get a certain color. And that's the thing with these garnets, and there's a whole world of garnets. Everyone just thinks about the pyrope garnets and the basic brown reds, and there's a whole world of other colors that we love, and they get rare and rare and rare, and this is one of them. But I love a color shift because the truth is I've been around a lot of alexandrites, I've been around a lot of color changing stones, and you never get to see them change color because you have to have a very specific and very rare type of light. I like a color shift because it's as simple as just moving it. Just wearing it and watching it move on your hand. Every time you look down, sometimes you're going to see more blue, sometimes you're going to see more purple, sometimes you see more red. Yes. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. How's Texas? Is everything well and safe travels and all that good stuff? Oh, that's wonderful. I know she's got a birthday coming up in a couple of days, so she's ready to celebrate, I'm sure, no doubt about it. Also, I have a Tsavorite garnet, so we'll show you one of the other rare garnets, and it's in platinum. So this is one of our big, rare, look at that. That's a really good Tsavorite, too, and it's got the green glow when it's not just onyx in its look. I'm not a fan of Tsavorite if it's too dark. Most of them just are. It's kind of a trait of the stone. This one's in a platinum setting. It's item number 112, 3658. Boy, that Zamarin is gorgeous. Lovely, lovely. So please think about it. And then here we are with our Tsavorite pear shape. It's a 123. It's a 123 with 12 points in diamonds. And it's going to be our rare platinum piece with the Tsavorite garnet, also this month's birthstone. Happy birthday, January, babes. And then, of course, if you'd like to get this one at the old price, I'm not going to let you. $32.99 is not going to be. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's item number 1123658. Who do we appreciate? We appreciate a 123. You'll never forget your carat weight on that Tsavorite. It's set at an angle. It's in a pear shape. It's kind of set amongst the different highways of platinum that are wrapping around it. 12 points in diamonds. Let's blow it out. 888 first caller. Oh, we're going to go low on some prices tonight. That's for sure. Sometimes some shows just call for a little extra reduction, and I have got the tenure and the ability and the authority to do it. So I'm excited about it. We're going to show you a lot of big, deep discounts tonight and big time values. So there's a good one there. Tsavorite's at $888, and then we'll move on. We've got some really beautiful, I've got the blue sapphire and the pendant still here, but speaking of blues, we also have a star. A beautiful purple, it's like a purple blue, which I usually reference as a periwinkle color, and that is one of the best star stones. That's a good one there. So let me know if you'd like the Tsavorite garnet, another rare way to get a garnet. And then we will move right along. And our sapphire necklace still here if you'd like to get it, the blue sapphire with chain. So really, truly, one of the things that I'm really proud of about, having been here so long is that we can bring rare and we can bring it affordably as if it's nothing. And this is one of those that you rarely see in stores. We can say that about a lot of our jewelry, but here is a phenomenal gem. It's item number 1125905. This is that purple blue of a star sapphire, and it's a big one. It's a 3 carat 91. Awfully huge size here. I mean, think about what a purple sapphire is. in that size. I've had them. They've been tens of thousands of dollars. You've just amped up the rarity here with that naturally occurring asterism. That's going to be our 24 points in big diamonds. Notice 2 marquise cuts, 1 round brilliant on either side. They're going to lean right up in and frame that stone. It's almost like they almost look like mini asterisms themselves. I mean, these are creative touches to where a designer really put a lot of thought and care and time into how they create the mounting to not only show off a beautiful stone, but make it make sense, right? And that's what you have here. So let's see, we've got, I know this is hard to see all the stars because we've got the big elongated oval. I'm gonna go block a light here, but then you see the beautiful way that the diamonds are almost forming to make it look like they're an extension of the star that's happening naturally in the stone. It's about the color. It's really, really rare to get these purple colors. Here's what happens if we block a light. So you can see that you've got those, you've got your 6-rayed star. I know it's tougher to see the ones that go perpendicular, like horizontally through the stone at the moment, because that's just the lighting here, but there you can see. And obviously, whenever you get the 2 lights, it's kind of just, it's vying for their attention. So it makes each star a little more muddled, which is like why I like to block one of the lights and show you. But it's a great piece. It's a rarity, and it's gonna be that $59.99 piece. Tell you what I'll do. Let's make it a lot better right now. It's a $391. There's a certain value to a sapphire of that size, no matter what. And just a plain old faceted stone would be incredible in that size. We're gonna bring this one down for you, and it's no longer gonna be $59.99. I promise you some big values. I'm gonna have you doing the double takes and the head turn and go, and like, what am I seeing here and what's going on and why are these priced so well? Well, again, middle of the week here for a lot of us, start of the week. So here's what we got to do. Really wow you with the values, and we're going to make it $1,999 for a nearly 4-carat stone. And then we've got the rarest of the Congolese coming out as a little special top of the hour deal. We've got diamond drop earrings as well that are just our beautiful stilettos, but the really wearable kind, because we do a really large version that tend to be a little bit more fancy. And then we do the version we have tonight, which is gonna be really, really wearable and giftable. And then we also are taking requests. So if you have those also, let me know. And then here it is on the hand. This is that color, that rare, and it's more pinky purple, I will tell you, in person. I wish you could see it the way I just saw it, just getting it out of the harsh lights for a moment, just to try it on. The star, that perfect 6-legged star that is so refined. And then you've got that beautiful glow. That's why it makes sense in platinum. You've got that almost silvery tone to the star, so it looks great in the white metal like platinum. And it's $19.99 if you'd like to get it. And it's truly, it's more pinky purple when you see it away from these lights. The lights are almost giving it a little bit more blue and a little deeper purple tone when it's really got a pinky purple to start. So it is $19.99 if you'd like one of our rare of the star stones. There it is. Don't forget, we've got the big markdown on this. Who wants a big fancy colored diamond? GIA certified. 21 pointer over 1/5 of a carat. The color. Let's just blow it out right now, because this one, we don't want you to have to wait when it comes to these values. And this one has that really dark saturation. And this is where I tell you all the time that GIA certs are the ones to get when it comes to diamonds, because they are the most conservative. So when they say, whether it's a clarity grading or color or anything that they are actually defining in a cert, then it's really a conservative value. That's really what GIA is about. They're the more conservative. Believe it or not, there's, again, it's human beings, so there's some subjectivity to the way that certs are done, and not all certs or not all companies that do certs have the same standards as GIA does. So this is where they're calling it a light pink, but don't let your eyes deceive you. That's just because they are, now usually the word faint would be in a cert. A lot of our pink diamonds that are certified say faint. This one does not, because it is a deeper saturation, but they're still calling it a light pink. Now, as you look at it, and I know as I'm looking at it, I'm seeing a lot of lavender tone, which means it's really a good saturation for a pink diamond. So that's the stone you're getting. So take what you see on camera and know that that's a true representation, where it's got a lot more saturation than you might expect from just what the cert says. 112-0506 is your item number. It is our 21 pointer. It is an SI1. And again, doesn't matter as much when you're talking about a 21 pointer. If you're going to, kind of cancel it because of the SI1, please don't. These are really known for color first, clarity is secondary. And in a smaller stone, you'd really have to get some very sophisticated equipment and technology to be able to tell the difference between an SI1 and something at all different, because what you're looking at is you don't want any big visible dark spots. You don't want any carbon spots or any big fissures, and that's certainly not the case here as we look at it up close and personal. 5 points in pink diamonds are going to accent it. You can see there, I mean, you don't need to take my word for it. Look at the center stone compared to what's around it. What's around it are pinks, but they're lighter in their saturation, and then you get a whole bunch of white diamonds, 69 points there. So that's really impressive. And then here we are with the cert. So you can take a look at this. There's the cert that you've got. This is going to be your grading report. It's a 3.2 or 3.1 millimeter, pretty much square. 21 point light pink natural. Of course, it's natural. It's only what we have here is all natural stones. And then this is your color chart, if you will. The colored chart is a little different than your just standard D to Z. And then here's your clarity grading chart here down the line. So you've got, and again, this is where you would question, why do they call it an SI1? There's that conservative nature they have once again when that's the front and the back and you can hardly find anything. On this level, that magnified level, and you can hardly see an inclusion. So why are we bringing this out in the first hour? GIA certified pink diamond. Am I here to scare you away tonight? Give you a $16,999 deal. It's going to be better. It's going to be much, much, much more affordable than that. This is a blowout. These are the days before Tucson. I can speak on, being in this industry for a long time. These few days right before Tucson see not only some of the most interesting and obscure and unique pieces, but also some big values, because we're making room in the inventory. Think about this. I mean, it's less we have to travel with. I mean, traveling with jewelry, it's not like you pack it up in the trunk of the car and go, drive across the country, right? That's not how this works. This is all, again, armored vehicles and couriers and that kind of thing, and it's a lot of sophisticated security. So this is where we get to take, you guys should get first dibs on this material anyways. You're the TVON family. You're shopping better than wholesale, and if you think these are a better deal when they go out to Tucson, that's not the case. You're getting the better value. We profit more when it's actually in the wholesale district, and that's the truth. So again, this is your chance to pick up some real rarities that we don't get to see all the time. Send them on out. Not even $69.99. There's your $10,000 of savings, and we're going to go a lot lower than that on a bona fide pink diamond. A beautiful, rare, major, light pink they're calling it, but it's got the saturation. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's one only, of course, and it's not going to be 69 or 59. I do like that they added the 74 points in diamonds around it. So that means 95 points overall is what you're getting. This is your wearable everyday style and piece. Don't be afraid or shy about wearing your piece all the time. Do so. And it's not going to be 59 or 49 or 39. This is probably the most affordable certified pink diamond we've ever had. I do believe it is, even at $39.99. I'm prepared to go lower just to make sure everything can go out the door. That's really the idea here. So instead of 39, yes, it gets better, and that's why you want to be on those phone lines very quickly, because it's not even 39 or 35 or $34.99. Remember, we have a 622 Tanzanite round that's still here for $34.99. Now, our big pink diamond are super elite. Not all of our pink diamonds have certs. 99% of them don't. This is where you're getting that really super important document that is, again, best you can get, the most strict standards. Go with the GIA. I always ask when I'm helping people shop for diamonds, and mostly it's white diamonds for engagement rings and things like that. First question is always, do you want a cert or not? Because it makes a tremendous difference typically in the value and in what you're going to pay. So the fact is that we have a beautiful fancy color here, and then you're getting the pink, you're getting into that rare, rare quality, and then you've got the GIA cert and documentation. Hugely important, so you know everything there is to know about your stone. And it's not $34.99 either. Take a look at this going even lower. It's only $2,999. I told you there are deals and discounts everywhere you look tonight. It's just a matter of getting in first and being ready to go. So that's under $3,000, and never before have we seen that price on anything that's GIA certified. And it's not the small stones that are GIA certified. You don't ship those off. The smaller stones that we have are again, ones that we set all the time. We'll offer them, we give you great value, but they're not the ones that are going to have the full documentation with them. It has to be bigger stone, hitting one of those thresholds like that 1/5 of a carat and then going beyond that. And that's $29.99. It has got to go. 10 seconds remaining or so on that one, and then we'll move right along. But that's a major, major value. There's a lot of people right now that are paying that to get a certified, just to get a stone certified. Like, you do the shipping, you send it off to Carlsbad, you wait 8 weeks, sometimes more, and then you're paying sometimes $3,000 to get the cert done, just to get that service done. And that's, you know, what you got to consider here is that this was done a while ago and now we're throwing it in for free and we're not charging you any extra for that cert. So that's the best part of all. You get it, one of our best anyways. It's not random. That's a good stone if it was chosen to be certified in the first place. So hopefully it's one you enjoy for many, many years to come. And that's the great thing about jewelry is you will. And you probably, again, if you don't have a big pink diamond, there's a really good opportunity to pick one up for under $3,000. And I would hope that you can. Let's take a look at what we have coming up right before our top of the hour gets here. We'll show you some rare. And I've got a couple top of the hours here, and with only 2 top of the hours left, I want to be mindful of that. So let's take a look at this. We've got a beautiful stone here that is automatically, when you look at the different cutting and the colors that are coming through, that's a wow. But the truth is, as much as I'd love to just leave that up there, I have 2 that are similar. And these are, I was referencing padparashas earlier because one of you guys messaged me and said, could you please turn on your TV right now if you're at home? And luckily I was just walking out the door to get here, and I turned on the television and saw what you might have seen and saw a lot of what were called padparashas, and they weren't padparashas, and it was concerning. And it's funny because I was looking at this wheel, which none of these are sapphires. But they look like the world's best padparasha sapphires, because if you were getting a sapphire with a pink and orange, it should look like this. It shouldn't just be pink. It should look like this. And yet, very few do. Here's a tourmaline that is never known for being pink and orange together, and these 3 are. These are about as rare as it gets. This is a newer find anyways. It was only discovered just about what has been now 2 years maybe, 2.5 years that this has been coming out of the ground. It's a newer discovery out of the Congo. And we have typically seen more blue-green, which are lovely because they have a lot of similarities in their visual look to Paraibas. So we have loved our Congolese blue-greens, but these are extra, extra, extra rare. And we had to pull a lot of strings to get these stones from the mine as they were mined. So I'm really excited we could put them all 3 together. This is it, by the way. These are all 3 that we have. They're all 3 here, all ready to go, and wait to see what we're going to do on the price tag. Because like I said, we hardly ever see this color at all. So the fact is that we're seeing them together all at one time. Going to do a discount on your one-of-a-kind orange pink or pink orange, whatever you want to call them here. There's definitely a combination, and it makes them special. And with this one in the center, I'm seeing a little bit of a gold and almost a green here. This one has more pink to it. This one has a little more golden. This one's got a really interesting, almost mirror image where it goes kind of peachy pink into, do you see it? Almost like, let me lift it up to your eye level and see what you see. There's a little golden green element, then it goes right back to those peachy pinks. What do you think? Here's the carat weight. 2 of them are 480, ironically, exactly the same carat weight. This one's a 480, and so is this one. The 2 white gold, just remember the white golds are going to be the same carat weight of 480. The other one is in the bridge. That's a 406. And it's got a little more, like I would say, pink color to it, especially on the outside, and then you see the diamonds through. That's going to be the 406. Now, diamond weights go like this. 26 points here in the bridge. 72 points over here. That's going to include princess and rounds. And then in the middle, you have a 42 points in the middle. So these are about as rare as they get. Tony, they are from the Congo. They are Congolese tourmalines, but in the pinky golden variety that we don't see typically. I've had only a couple here on the show. All have sold out to major collectors. I hope if you like them, you can get them. The whole kind of story is that they really, despite where they come from and all the rarity that stone color brings you, because tourmalines are we know there's various colors, thousands of identified colors of tourmaline, but these blends where they have 2 colors come together are so special and so important, and that's what you're seeing here. So let's go ahead and take a look, new as can be, and really thrilled to offer them to you, and a better value than, because I know these are all going to be the same price. That's part of the beauty of seeing them together, is that I like that we can bring them all down to one crazy low so that you're not choosing based on the pricing. They're all going to be the same. So you really genuinely get in on the one you like the best. But here they are, specialty pieces. And you can change the gold color on any one of them. I know you're seeing yellow and white, so hopefully you're deciding which stone you like and then which mounting color you like as well. And I suppose if you wanted to do rose gold, you could do that as well. But again, 406, 480, 480. Diamond weights are 26. And then we've got the 42, and then the largest diamond weight is over here. That's 72 points in the diamond weight on the left side. We're going to blow them all out. They're not going to be this, so the $79.99 is why they're not on the air very often, is because we're looking at an $8,000 price tag. And they are deserving, they are rare, they're beautiful and true. They look like, and I get it. If you want a Padparassha, please feel free to go seek out a Padparassha. They're rare sapphires, and everybody who collects, you know, they're very difficult to find in a perfect 50-50 split like you're seeing here. But again, this is that look of. But I'm really going to struggle to find you a 4-carat Padparassha that has that color. So I love when a tourmaline, not known for this blend, can bring you that unique factor, and we are going to blow them out. I promise you that. So they're not going to be 79 or 69 or 59. They're not even 49 or 39 or 29.99. And better yet, if we're really going to make these sell and really let them go out to great collectors' homes, or maybe you want to try a couple of them, or again, whatever it is, or maybe you have the blue greens out of the Congo and now you want to add this fresh updated color play, you can do that too. But it's not going to be 29. They're not even $1,999. We're ready to give them away. This is the beauty of what we're doing tonight. Is it doesn't matter how rare or how specialty, it's all got to go, and it's not even $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.77. You've asked for it. Let's bring them down even further. And to that end, can we just try on this one first, the big diamond weight here with the oval and the princess cuts on the side, just to give you some idea of the perspective. And they don't get much more rare than this. And it's not even $17.77 per piece. You tell me which one you love. This one's got that big diamond weight there, almost 3/4 of a carat. Beautiful golden and pinks together. And then that's going to be a beautiful 480. And then, of course, the 480 here, which has that beautiful blend of colors and a lot of diamonds separated a bit by prongs. How about this if you want to go more pink? That'd look lovely in the white gold as well. Almost looks like an imperial topaz, doesn't it? We see, think about it, there's a theme going on. When we see the pink and the orange play together, it's either Padparassha sapphire or it's imperial topaz of the rarest variety. Those are two stones that no gem would mind being likened to. Am I right? Those are some rare, rare stones out there. We're not going to do $17.77. Let's blow them out. $16.99. Any one of them you like, and we'll give them 60 seconds on all three. Just to take your pick, get your favorite, and make sure you get them before they're gone because they are one of a kind. And Dawn, we have your request coming up. So stay right there with me. I'm going to bring you your lynx earring request. It's my own design. We hardly ever see these. I'm so glad they're here in stock because oftentimes they are not. So we'll bring those out for you, Dawn, and anybody else who would like to see a great way to do a drop earring in a wearable style. So something with a nice little extra edge to it as well. So that'll be a lot of fun coming up. So make sure you stay with us, couple seconds away from that request. And $16.99 on any of our pinky golden Congolese. I know this is really going to be for most of us a newer find, right? Something you're not already familiar with. And that's the fun of what we can do is bring you the new and the fast and bring it to you at a great value. Yes. Sure, the middle and the right side as well. Take a look. Here's the middle one on the hand, and then we'll put that together with the one on the right side for you. So this one, again, showing even more of those blues and greens, I would say from a distance away. And there's the one that I think has the most pink to it, certainly showing here as well. That's the 480. This is a 406. This is going to be all round brilliant diamonds. That's going to be more of the bridge style. And those are each, again, you don't have to make a choice based on price. It's $16.99 for your choice of. Let us know if you'd like the yellow gold or the white gold. Either one can be changed for you as well. So not a problem to do that. You're getting it exactly how you'd like it. You're getting the size you need as well. So it arrives ready to wear, and $16.99 for your choice of. Let me know. All right, coming up next, we're going to move right along. We got a lot to do tonight, so I'm not going to keep on these items, but if you like them, the values are there. That's the fact. I mean, I can't do better values. I take the values to their very, very breaking point. So here we are. Next up is going to be our beautiful drop earring, and this one is something that's near and dear to my heart. This is part of my own collection here at TVON that debuted many years ago and still some of our best sellers. Proud to say, really, really proud to say you've loved it over the years, and started with a ring. Started just as one ring one day, and now it's grown into about a 12-piece collection, including these drop earrings that Dawn was kind enough to request and ask for tonight, and here they are. This is my lynx collection, and ironically, they were developed so many years ago, and I think the curb link has gotten, if it's possible, a little bit even more in style and status than ever before. And what I wanted to do, it's again started with a ring. These are the earrings to match the ring that so many of you own that hopefully one day we'll have back in stock for you. I'm not sure if it is. I don't think it is. Last time I checked, it was not. It rarely is. But this is the earring that goes with it, and it's meant to bring you a great drop, but still everyday wearable. Sometimes the drop earrings, and admittedly, the ones I'm going to have a little later tonight are more of a dressy designer style where it's diamond stilettos and they look very much like you're going to a black tie affair. But this is really, it doesn't mean drop, doesn't necessarily mean dressy, I don't think. This is one of those that is going to give you 3 links per earring. It's going to start with the 2 gold links that are highly polished, then your diamond pave link at the base, and they have the beautiful movement, but they're always going to stay face forward. And this is the match to the ring if you happen to have any of the, I don't know, 7 different designs and rings I've done at this point. This is a beautiful match, but it's still really wearable. It's still really everyday, and I think that's what's so cool about it. And you'll see them on. 1110422 is the number, so again, goes way back. It's a bestseller, and it's going to be in white gold. Oh no, we have no white gold available in stock. So if you need them right away, I have a rose gold and a yellow gold, and that's it. That's unfortunately all that can go out right away. If you order a white gold or any of the quantity beyond what we have here currently in stock, there's going to be a little bit of a wait time. Just don't want you to expect to get it tomorrow. It's not going to happen. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait time if you need any, but you can resolve all that by just calling in really quickly and getting the first pair of yellow or rose. Then it's not an issue. There's a 101 diamond weight here. This is the one I'm going to try on. I've already got it unhinged here for you. We're going to show you the length that it gives because they are 1.5 inches, but wait till you see them. That may sound long, but when you see them on, because of the graduation, the hoop to start there, which is going to click close, and then the way they drop from there, they really do have a full link design. This is a dimensional design where it is not flat. You've got a beautiful little open work to the link where each link actually is truly dimensional with each other. Then the diamond pave is perfected, goes all the way around, and then here we are where you've got 1.5 inches, and then I will show you straight post. So that also makes it a little easier than some that have curved posts. I think those can be a little trickier to kind of maneuver and kind of finesse into your piercing. Here's what they look like from a distance away. I think it just is helpful to see them on because obviously we think 1.5 inches is going to be really long, but then you realize, maybe not. It's going to have that great drop just, hitting right below the jawbone there. So they're really just, again, a great way to do a designer style that you can still wear every day if you want to, and that's what I love so much about them. They're light as a feather. They're well made. They're obviously a lot of mirror finish gold with your mix of diamonds. It's going to be over 1/2 carat in each earring, and yet all in a click closure here. So really simple and easy, and that's going to sit right, I didn't even fasten that all the way, but there it is where it sits right there in the piercing, the hoop to drop, then your 3 different links, and here's where you want to dial in early because we have rose and yellow. That's all we have in stock, 1 of each, and they're not going to be that $39.99 with gold and diamond pricing elevating the way they are. You probably realize that when these were made so many years ago, they were less than they would be now. The price we're going to do is the old price. So you don't have to pay the elevated today's gold pricing. We'll take another look up close. I just wanted you to see them on. And they're also not going to be even $29.99 or $19.99. They're even better. So this is where I would not rely on these coming back at this price tag. Goodness knows it's one of those that you get tonight so you don't have to pay a higher price because the gold and the diamonds have elevated in the last 6 years since these were first developed. They really have. And we're going to make this even better than $19.99. How about better than, what, $1,500? You got 2 chances here. 1 yellow, 1 rose. That's it. That's all we have available to ship out tomorrow. So please dial in early. They're not 15, they're not 14, they're not even $13.99. We are truly making this easy. Easy. And again, there's going to be a point in time. These will come back again and again and again and again and again as long as I'm still hosting here, right? I mean, they're only discontinued when I'm gone. So that's the thing. So this is it. With our top of the hour here, arrive, welcome in. This is your last chance. They're $12.99 if you'd like to get them, and there will be a higher price the next time they are manufactured and made. And of course, with that, you're going to be seeing the same exact earring, but a higher price because it's going to adhere to today's gold and diamond pricing. So I would grab them now if you can. And they are going to be $12.99. Thank you, Don, for the request. So it's top of the hour as well. So we're excited to have you with us tonight. Happy Wednesday, one and all. Happy Lunar New Year as well, if you celebrate. It's the year of the snake. Is that right? Andy, is that right? Any snakes in the family? No? Okay. I'm a monkey. It's not good luck, though, if it's your year. Is that right? Is that what the legend says? You don't know? No idea, huh? Okay. Well, goodness knows. I thought I was going to get a little bit of information there. All right, here we go. We're going to move on. So, Dawn, I hope those are the earrings you're looking for. There was also a hoop once upon a time. I don't think they're in stock. But again, the rings are rarely in stock either. So it's one of those that they're trying to phase out just because it costs so much to make them now at this point. They are signed, by the way, just so you know, if there's a little etching on the inside, you're going, what's inside that hoop? That's the signature. So they're all hand signed. All my designs are hand signed on the inside. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Wednesday night is here. So glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. Nice to have you here. I'm here with you every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, and also Saturday and Sunday mornings. So we're really glad we're here all together shopping. And if you have any requests, please let me know what those are so we can bring them out for you. Happy to do that. There's also a very important yellow diamond coming up in this show that I haven't given you a preview of just yet, but I'm about ready to. Also, 2 Tanzanite opportunities, 1 ring, 1 pendant. We did have the round. Thank you for leaving it for me. Everyone who said I'm not going to buy the Tanzanite round, thank you. I've still got a hope and a chance and a prayer to get one here before they're completely gone. And also we have some different earrings for you, some drops and diamond drops, and we've got some beautiful, I've got a diamond necklace as well that's coming up. That's a perfect little Valentine's Day. And thank you. Can I have my bags? Let me just, we're just going to bring out some bags here. I don't know, you guys know I'm a handbag gal, right? Hold on. Okay, don't be scared. Promise. This is coming up on Friday, and I'm a handbag lover. I know this is a jewelry show, but just so that you're not totally like missing the boat on this, we're going to have about a 20-minute presentation on Friday, this Friday, the 31st of January. And I'm going to bring you one of my loves, which is jewelry, which I always get to bring you. I've been doing this for a lot of years, but I don't get to bring often handbags. And the last time I did, it was something that was ridiculously popular and sold out. So I want to give you a little heads up because this is obviously based off a silhouette that is the most, I mean, hands down, the most iconic silhouette in handbags. Simple, done. Everyone knows it. Everyone defers to it. If you are a celebrity with unlimited funds, you carry it, especially this one that is made out of the crocodile, which we'll explain. This is about and I have to get a current price tag because I know it's always going up, but it's usually $250,000 for a bag like this. And we have ours made in the same way with the same construction with actually the same material. And that material is what makes it rare. And so we have that coming up on Friday. If you're just a handbag gal, if you're someone who goes, I'm not into handbags, I like to go to the drugstore and buy what's on the rack at the checkout and I just spend $15, I'm good. But if you are a handbag lover and you love to accessorize with some luxury, like our fine jewelry, then, or maybe you're just not kind of yet into handbags, but you're thinking if you like the jewelry and you want the handbag and the jewelry to all kind of go together, we're going to help you out with some luxury coming up on Friday. So I just want to let you know it's Friday and Friday only. It's this Friday night, the 31st of January, 5 to 8. We'll probably do the bags right around 6 o'clock or so, that specific time, and then this. Little something special here, and we also have this size in the same colorway here. But there is, just so you know, something that even the $30,000 and the $60,000 and the $80,000 bags don't have that ours do, which is actually right here. Your bag is going to be personalized with embossing into the leather, and this is the crocodile. So these are fabulous, and we'll have 2 sizes in this style, 1 size in this one. So just wanted to give you a heads up if you are a handbag lover. I know that we a lot of people are out on Friday night, so I just wanted to make sure you know that this is happening this Friday night. So it's a one-time only deal. We've only got a couple, and I mean literally a couple, to go around. So it's not for everybody, but again, and these are not exactly, they're not $15 either, but again, they're very special and they're made to perfection. And so again, we only bring you things that are outside the jewelry world when it's something very special that we're really proud of, that adheres to our same quality and value standards. So those are happening Friday night. So if you're a handbag lover and no one who is, please join me for that. And we're going to have some big values. And then again, you're going to have 2 choices on this one. This is the one everyone's going to go for, but we'll also have the smaller size. So again, and they're really easy to get in and out of because that I have one of those bags, you know, those bags that are crazy money, and the hardware is impossible, which is why everyone's always walking around with the whole thing unlatched. This is really easy because it's a magnetic flap closure. So just want to let you know. So that's coming up on Friday. Make sure you're with me for that if you're interested. But let's get to our top of the hour here tonight, which is going to be this morganite. Here it is. Something for Valentine's Day, perhaps. It's our pinky morganite we love. Take a look at this. We're going to move those earrings aside. Thank you so much for taking advantage of those. Here is something special. I wish they would have done it in white gold, to tell you the truth, because I'll tell you why. If this was regular standard morganite, I'd just say leave it in the rose. But it's not regular standard morganite. You know, that peachy variety? This is not. It has nothing to do with that. This looks like a pink diamond. It's a true private collection pink morganite, pure pink, and therefore I like it better in the white gold. And you have a choice. You have a choice. And this is like your subtle nod to that Valentine's Day something if you want it to be, because it's got little hearts that are actually etched into the interior there between the diamonds. It's 112-73-97. This is our carat 68. I literally was thinking about taking the stone out and putting it on a scale, because I was examining it, I was measuring it, I was looking at it, I thought there's no way this is a carat 68. I've had this mounting before with a 4 carat stone, so I'm not sure what's going on with that carat weight, but I'm gonna go with it because it allows me to get you a better value. But when you see it on the hand, I think you're gonna think the same thing I did. Whoa, that looks a lot bigger than a carat 68. It also has 46 points in the diamonds as well. And so that one, fabulous. Diamonds around the outside. Thank you, Renee. So Renee said she got her citrine and she said it's beautiful. So you like it better in person? Mm-hmm. We hear that a lot. Very, very good news. Glad to hear that. So here we are with our amazing 168 with the 46 points in diamonds. Let me show it to you on though, because the size perspective, did you see we had to zoom back? Even from having those longer earrings on this, and I don't have a small hand, right? I mean, that's not a small hand. So you see that is going really lengthwise up and down the finger, practically knuckle to knuckle, but it's easy to wear. Easy to wear, stunning, stunning piece. Take a look at it this way. Also, you can flip it around. Oh, thank you, Tracy, so much. Thank you. Look at that. From that direction, you can see also that point, and then it's all diamonds side to side. So I love these little extra points. They could have just left it with a pear shape and left it with that surrounding. To have these little trillions on each side is really special. There's even a diamond in between. So all we've got to do is give you a magical top of the hour price. That's why I always say top of the hours are must-sees, because you're going to find something amazing. You're going to see something special. You're going to see that discount come all the way on down, and we're going to make it really simple. And how about this? Come on in, guys. Come on, don't be shy. It's a Wednesday night. We are here to celebrate with a big, big special on everything that you shop for, all the drops, all the discounts, all the greatest values, and a lot of gold here. It's a lot of gold, no question about it. Big time stone. It looks bigger than a carat 68. If you did, I couldn't, because we didn't have time to take out the stone and put it back in and still have it ready for the show. But if you decide to take that stone out and you put it on a scale, and if it weighs 4 carats, great. You've just got an even better value. But this one, I'm going to go with the carat 68. Pear shapes are always going to face up bigger, so I guess we're not surprised. But this color is pure pink. That's the pink diamond color. Hey, I had a 21-point pink diamond here earlier. But for those of you saying, I want bigger, go here. And again, rare beryl, still precious as can be, really, really lively. The color, again, I would go in white gold, I'll tell you, because the match in the rose gold is not exact when it's this pure pink material. And that's how you know it's the good stuff. If it matched the rose gold, it would be your more basic. It would be your lighter. It would be your really kind of pale peachy pink. That's really traditional for morganite. This is a totally different deal. We get them out of the private collection. It's since run dry. We've put every stone into a mounting at this point. So you have no chance now to get any more stones. They're all made up and set into jewelry. We've got a very, very limited edition here for you out of our pure pinks. That's what everyone wants, and it's supposed to be $59.99. I'm not going to do that. Hey, Donna, thanks for being with us. Thanks for joining us tonight, Donna, in Oklahoma. Love it. By the way, Donna, I think of you. When I think of your name, I think of Yellow Diamonds. We got a superstar tonight, so Yellow Diamond lovers, we've got something for you, but first this has got to go. And I'm going to put it on the auction, 0 to start, $100 increments. You're going to decide. Totally up to you. I'll take the $59.99 piece. We'll let you price it however you want to, but we're going to start at nothing. 0. Nothing. No reserve, by the way. So whatever happens, happens. Now, if I don't get a call, well, then I get to keep it. But obviously, if it's a $6,000 ring, purest pink morganite, and it's down to 0, I don't think it's going to stay here. You just have to decide how much you want to put in to try and get this, and give us your best. Give us your best power bids, because sometimes that's the best strategy to play. You can then kind of keep everyone else out if you give us a little power bid. So maybe you want to start with 2,500. Maybe you want to start with 2,000. It's up to you. But all I know is what I'm supposed to get, and it's a big top of the hour, so we're obviously doing something special here, and yep, no open yet. So let's give it just, I don't know, 30 seconds to get it started. If not, then there are no morganite lovers, and that's okay too. I'm playing, you know, It's playing matchmaker with jewelry, but I can't see you. We can't be face to face. So I don't know, and I ask for your requests, but sometimes you don't give them to me. So I got to guess what you might want to see, and this is where we're going to find out if we have anybody that kind of likes it. And if you do, we have $100 that's going to sell. Who do you have? One bidder so far at $100. We have no idea. Don't tell me they're not registered. Jackie is in the lead at $100. We have one bidder only. I knew this would happen. Jackie, where's she from? Is she in Illinois? Is she in Pennsylvania? Where? She is in Illinois. See, I know our shoppers. Jackie says, I'm ready to take it. Is she going to give away jewelry? I know low. She going to go lower than lower than lower than low? I'm going to go in. $200. We got two bidders and we have $200. This is going to be a great night. Listen, everyone is kind of, again, we're very quiet on Wednesdays because we're getting back into, oh yeah, we forgot about TVON the last couple of days. We got to watch TVON. We're going to get some values. Here it is, right here, right now. $200, we have 3. $500 has been bid. We have 6 people and we have packed up calls. So we won't end the auction until everybody gets in, I tell you that. But 500 is the bid. We're looking for 6 or more. Come on in with those bids. Put in your best bid you got. 600. We've got 600. Well, it's not a $600 ring. We're at this point, 10%. I love that. That's a nice savings. Tell me something. You guys shop, you know, you watch everybody. Who's going to give you 10% of the price? Who is going to give you a 90% discount, take the greatest values in the world, and then let's take 90% off? That's what just happened. And I have one bidder left. We don't have anything here in this inventory for $600. Nothing. I got nothing. I can show you nothing for $600. But here we are right now with a morganite that is pure pink perfection, or is it perfection? It is pure pink perfection, and it's at $600. This is exactly why I thought this was the thing to do. We're giving away jewelry, and I got to make sure everything has to go. I got like 28 pieces here from the first hour that are still here. So that can't happen. So we got to make sure that everything, and I make sure, trust me, I'm here to give away jewelry. That's what I'm here to do. And if it stays, then I haven't done my job. It's as simple as that. So here we are at 600. That's it. All right. Who's got 6? Jess, I think it's your caller back there, right? No competition for $600. Don't have $700 has just come in. Thank you. Let me show it to you again on the hand because this is not a small ring. And gold is nearly $3,000 an ounce. And that's a lot of gold. And it's little heart-shaped cutouts that I hate hearts. There, I said it. I said the word. I'm not a fan. But I don't mind this ring at all because when you see it on, it doesn't look like hearts. It looks like little zigzags. It looks like lace done in gold. It's amazing, isn't it? We're at 700. We're looking for 8. Do we have it? This is it. This is obviously at night when you're going to get some extreme values because I'm not afraid to do this. I can put everything up for auction the whole night long if I want to, and I may. $800 has been bid. Thank you. 800. It's a final call. We have 2 people trying to get in right now. Once we get them in, it looks like we'll be clocking this one, and we're at $800 only. What a beautiful value that is, and it's a stone that, trust me when I tell you, looks massive. Does not look like a carat 68 at all. It looks far larger. We do have the big yellow diamond deal coming up. That's later. I don't know if this is the night to do it, but I'm going to try my best to get you all these values. We'll show you that this is the night to shop, or tell us what you'd like to see if I'm not showing it to you. But we have $800. Final call is now. Do we have 9? Just got 900. Thank you so much. It's been 2 bidders for a minute here. We are still at a mere fraction of the price that it should very well be here tonight. We're in last call. We have 9. Thank you so much. And we are looking for $1,000. I'm going to 2-minute clock it. Now, it would have made more sense if I could sell a ring like this, a $6,000 ring. If I could sell this for anywhere under $1,000, at $1,000, anywhere near that range, I would have just priced it that way. That's for sure. If that was a value that I could rightfully just give you, that would be where it would be priced. I can't do that. I would have just taken the $5,999 ring and given it away. This is a value. You still have a chance to jump in. We have 2 minutes until we sell it. So it's our last call now. It starts right at this moment. You can give us a call if you want to be a part of it. And that's all you have to do is dial in before the 2-minute clock expires. And we've got our last call right now. We're looking for $1,000 or more. Power bids are welcome. Still have a pink diamond from earlier. Granted, it was 20 points. This is the look of your best pink diamond because morganite typically, I know you can shop for morganite elsewhere, but it looks in no way like this stone. Morganite typically has a brown peach color or it's very pale blush pink. That's the difference. This is a totally different gem. It comes out of our private collection, which is why you don't see it even in the finest retailers or biggest name stores. That's why you don't see it, is because this is only here. There's only a teeny tiny little bit of material that is that true pink. I mean, look at the stone alone. And again, I wish it was in the white gold because that, I'm trying to have you look past the mounting. I don't want you looking at the mounting. I want you looking at the stone, how intense pink it is. If it was in white gold, we'd probably be up to $3,000 or $4,000 by now. And you have that choice because you see the more true pink color. I think the rose gold is a bit of a distraction, to be honest. I think the white gold gives it a nice contrast and lets that pink color really come through the way it should, the way it naturally, we love it for that pink color. That's why I want that to stand out. So that would be my recommendation, is to get in the white gold, be very, very proud that you've got that choice to really, again, make it your own. Get your ring size as well, but we have 35 seconds remaining and now is going to be gone. So looks like it's going to $900. Let me know if anybody wants to go $1,000 or more. We have diamond earrings later. We have a beautiful diamond necklace that's our last call and a newly reduced price on a very important stone. And we have ruby and Tanzanite pendants, and please give us requests too, because we've only had one so far, and it was my link earrings, and they're still here if you'd like them. So you're more than welcome to grab those, plus our Congolese, our padparashas that were padparasha colors, but they were Congolese stones. That was here, and then also the Tanzanite round. All right, last call, $1,000, yes or no? That's it? 900 going once, twice, 3 times. Do we have 1,000? No? Sold? All right, gone, bye. Congratulations. This is here for $34.99, by the way, if you just joined us, because I know a lot of people still forget that we start so much earlier than we used to. So that's going to be our $34.99 Tanzanite. If you'd like to get it, that's a one only, $622. It was item number 7381. If you'd like to grab it, thank you for scoring the deal of a lifetime on that one. That was something else right there. That is not normal. All right, emerald earrings are here. Tanzanite drops are here. Conch pearl, new design we have in a pendant, so we better show that. Also, the largest green yellow diamond I have is almost 2 carats. It's a green yellow. Look at that. That is such a really unusual stone. That's a nearly 2 carater. Got a great value for you on that one as well. This is $34.99. If you missed it in our first hour, this is the one I got my eye on because that's a really special stone, around, flashing and brilliant in the bridge setting. Love that. Have some diamond earrings that are also last call. Diamond stiletto drop earrings. These are the graduated style that are mega stones. Love the way that looks. This is not the spike design either. This is a bigger carat weight, so we'll see those coming up, nearly a carat in diamonds. Plus we have yellow sapphires. And we have our last call on our diamond solitaire necklace. Have y'all seen this one? Because I know there's a really basic individual single stone that I like, but I really like this one better because it just looks so much more important and it's so much more affordable. And it gives you a big 1/3 of a carat diamond and a couple of really good side diamonds as well. So that's going to be coming up. That's like a Valentine's Day special here as we have 2 weeks to go. And then here is the Conch pearl. So a new one. I know we can't keep these in stock ever. Every single one I have up goes. So let's take a look at this new. Gorgeous. Look at that color. It's in platinum too. That's a platinum design. It's a one of a kind. It's 112-60-30. And this is something we can't keep around. That's because we're discounting the prices. We are at a mere fraction of what they go for elsewhere. And it's our one and only 109 freeform, we're calling it. Now, I would say it's really close to a pear shape meets an oval. There's a little point at the top, subtle point, and then it's got some of the best color. I've had most every Conch pearl we've ever had, and this has got almost a red color. Very unique. It's always a little more desirable. Trust me, they're all desirable, but it's a little more so to get the deeper colors like this has. It's our 109. It's got a 26-point diamond weight, and it's in this beautiful, just kind of really over-the-top pretty piece here in the way it's done in the platinum. And it comes with the box link chain, too. So you're getting the chain. You're getting adjustability to that chain. Let me show it to you from a distance so you can really gauge how big it is. And then this is also, look at that. Now, I know it's all coiled around, but this is why you can adjust it. 18 inches maximum, or you can cinch it in shorter. And this is just wound and wrapped around. So again, just forgive that. But here it is. That's what it looks like from a distance away. That's a 26 points in diamonds. No way. It looks like so much more than that. I don't know what's going on with these carat weights, but take a look. It is 1 inch in the drop. top to bottom, hidden bail at the top. Let me show it to you on because it's going to have a little bit of some negative space also, which is always nice to have, right? Just a little, it's a really big, bold style. You can really see that pinky, hot pinky color it has as well. There it is with that skin tone behind it so you can see, but one only is going to go. Watch how quickly we can make these disappear, and technically it's a bit of a slide. It's got a lot of open work on the sides here, so if you can use the diamonds by the yard, because I know how many people ask that question whenever we've got anything in necklaces, pendants, what have you. It's always, will it work with the DBTY? And the answer here is yes, it will. So you can keep that in mind, and it's going to be a mega value. $79.99 should be. Again, it's that deep, rich saturation of a conch pearl. Most of them are not that dark. They're not that bright. They're not that rich. This one is. It's also not going to be. You know we give these away, right? 1 in every 10,000 queen conch shells has a pearl, on average. Out of that, 1% of them are gem quality because we can't help this along. We can't polish it. We can't facet it. We don't do anything to it. You don't touch it except to set it. So this is one that has to be beautiful naturally through and through. It's like pearls in that respect. Your more traditional pearls, you don't do anything to them. You might just rinse it, right, with water. That's it. And it's just the epitome of an organic stone, but it's also not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49, $39.99. And to get an over 1 carat, that is rare. We are about to take this one even lower. One caller gets it. Please call and ask about those pieces from the first hour plus. You want to get those. This one is going to be $2,999, and that is extreme color for the conch pearls. You never see pearls in that color. They're usually a light, barely there, pale pink, sometimes a pinky salmon tone. This one's got a lot of that richer pink red color. Okay, we're going to move along. We got $29.99 on that one. It's my only conch pearl that's new. You've seen all the rest. Quite frankly, all the rest are sold. And then we also I wanted to bring out my large pair of earrings in Tanzanite too, just because we've got the pendant and the ring tonight as well, but I also have a really special pair of earrings that's got cushion cuts over 10 carats each. So they've been marked down, so we thought we'd bring those out as well. And then emerald lovers, we got you covered, but $29.99 for an amazing conch pearl. And then again, I don't know how or why this one's still here, but there is the $34.99 masterpiece of our Blue Wing Block D in the round. So make sure you grab that, because here's my other option. I have a 412 in the signature mounting, which is right here, which you see how when it's not the round, it may, again, read a bit darker because it doesn't have as much. It's still got some flash, but it's got a little bit, the round cutting is going to read differently. So it's a question of, do you want the utmost in neon saturation, or is it a personal preference? Do you want a little more sparkle factor? If you tend to go sparkle, go with the round. If you want the most neon, go with the oval that we have coming up. You have yet to see that. We're going to bring it out shortly. And then we have, of course, the pendant and the earrings. The pendant's also an oval, so that'll work, I think, as a nice match to the ring that you just saw in the signature mounting. So here they are. So there's the, oh, look at that oval. That's a good one too. So what can we do? We're going to make sure we get all the best of the best museum reserves out the door. We are in final days of our museum reserve, so we can make it happen for you. But actually what's interesting is that pendant is a very large size. It's a 670. So we might as well, I know with as many people looking for pendants, we will share that with you, but that's $34.99. Okay, here's the fabulous drops. And then I do want to show you real quick, we have a Burma ruby here, new. And it's a bypass design with the big diamond. So Burma ruby bezel, diamond bezel, and then extra diamonds, which no mention of. So here we go. This is going to be item number 112-7475. We'll just call it a grand total, and let me get the fingerprints off of those, both of them. They're bezel set here, so you don't need to worry about they're protected beautifully. But there's your ruby. It's our 46-point Burma, 34-point in the diamond. It looks like, we'll just call it 34 points overall in the diamonds. You're probably getting about a 30-pointer there in the pear shape. And then that's got to go, and we'll make this really easy. That 46-point ruby is glowing. But these bypass rings are where it's at. Multiple stones coming together. Sometimes it's two different cuts, but I think this is really pretty the way it's the same cut, side to side, back to back, if you will. Then one angle done in the diamonds there. I think that just kind of wraps around one side, so you get some unique factor there. Here's what we'll do. We'll blow it out. First caller can have it. It's a $39.99 ring. We're going to make it a lot better. It's the ruby and diamond. That's the July and April mix if you're thinking birthstone wise. Also just a great look for Valentine's Day because it almost comes together like a heartwood almost. Kind of unique style there. And it's not going to be $39.99. I'll blow it out $1,009. You know what? Skip 19. Skip 15. Skip 14. Skip 13. Let's make it $12.99. First caller on that one, and then we gotta go because I think a lot of people are asking about the Tanzanite right about now. They want to see that oval, and I'm right there with you. So in 3 minutes, we'll bring it on out. Halfway point of the show, we'll be arriving. We'll bring out the Tanzanite. We've got the yellow diamond necklace, which is the ultimate in our diamond values, and then we've got a ruby and a yellow diamond, all still to come. This is the big yellow diamond deal. Here's the yellow diamond that just stop everything you're doing and take a look at that. And warning, you might feel like suddenly we're having like some kind of weird eclipse because this feels like it's daylight all of a sudden, like the brightest, sunniest day. And every time you look at it, and I'm going to tell you, we have 3-carat diamonds. That looks like a 3-carat plus diamond. And yet you don't have to pay a 3-carat price tag. So here's the ruby and diamond ring on the hand in platinum. Boy, these platinum pieces feel so good. They have such a great depth to them. It's on the hand real quick, just because I like to try each piece on so we never leave you wondering what it looks like or what size it is or how's it going to look on your hand. When you get it at home, you know, there should be no surprises. You should know what to expect. And that's that ring where smooth to the touch across the hand so you don't need to worry about it catching on anything. $12.99. Okay. Let's just bring it on out. This is the stone that I was so happy and fortunate to introduce to you 6+ years ago. And we are on today, January 29th, 2025. We are in the last few days of bringing you Blue Wing Block D. And there's a lot of special things happening this week. And from our fabulous designer crocodile handbags on Friday to some very special things happening this weekend that I just want to make sure that you're aware that I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle that as we celebrate different things this week and have the beginning of February, I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we are running really low on Blue Wing Block Ds, and they're only the best in the world. And we're the only place to get them, and they're on their way to museums. And so every time, if you leave one behind here after their final airings, they do get shipped off via plane with personalized human courier. There's not another way to do it. We're not going to put it in a box and ship it with a label. My goodness, I think 4 or 5 of my packages lately have been just lost. So I don't know what's happening, but shipping is a big world, and so we can't afford to lose these stones. So they actually get hand delivered to museums with heavy security detail, and that's how they're transported. But the point is that we'd rather have them for you. The point of bringing them out here in the first place is to have them for you, our collectors. So if you are rather new to us, and this is the other thing that I want to share a personal story, if I may, from just what happened about 24 hours ago. I received an email from a customer. It was the first time, and I know a lot of you have emailed me for years and years and years. I do my best to get back to everybody in a timely manner, but I will tell you, it was the most interesting email because I can honestly say in all the thousands of emails I received, I've never really received one quite like this. And it was from a gentleman who just recently started shopping, but he'd been watching for years and years. He was watching me. This show, TVON, this network, and tell me if you can relate to this, because I think he said something and admitted something that I think a lot of people have the same exact sentiment as they sit at home and watch. And he said, you know what? I watched you for years, thought the jewelry was incredible, thought you were an amazing host, and I never shopped because I believed it was all too good to be true. Too good to be true. Said all these years, and I finally took the plunge. I finally picked up the phone and shopped one day in December, so just about a month ago, and I'm so glad I did because, oh my goodness, the quality and value are even better than you preach. And I got to tell you, I didn't know whether to be flattered by it or hurt because I thought, wow, isn't that something? Tell me if you can relate. How many folks out there are watching that have watched for years, maybe you've watched for hours, maybe you've watched for years, and you've never shopped? Never shopped. Well, I bring that up at this moment for this reason. This is last call, and I know we've gotten used to seeing Blue Wing Block Ds here because I've had them on the air continuously every day for 6 years and 2 months. Well, that's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And I would like to advise for anybody who's thinking about one of these Tanzanites and you've looked at them elsewhere and you see the quality elsewhere and it just doesn't hold up, and you see the values and you go, well, if it's so good, why is it so much less money? It's exactly why we are the leader in quality and value the world over. And I've been around the business for a long time. I may not be like that old, but I've been doing this for my entire adult life on TV, offering fine jewelry, nothing but fine jewelry. And this is the absolute true best in Tanzanite the world over. The mine is, forget about the mine, it's already almost shut down, but it's only producing the low quality anyway. So it really has no bearing on what we're offering. And yet what does is what people are charging out and about for that very lackluster material. If you are newer to us, if you've never shot Blue Wing before, if you've watched it, admired it, and thought, well, it must be some trick of the lighting, it must be something about studio, it must be some magic of TV, it's not. And you've got a very small window now to get it. So I'd like you to think about this classic here, which has this oval that is huge. It's a 4 karat 12 and it's 7245. And remember, we're also welcoming those new shoppers in with a $50 credit as well if you get registered. So think about, you know, the fact you get a little extra bonus if you're new, but this is what you need to think about is we're in last call on these stones. 112-7245 is the number. And here is your chance. And don't be like others who wait years and years and years and watch the jewelry sell out and watch the opportunity pass them by and then decide you're ready and then the pieces are no longer here, because that's what's happening with Tanzanite. So I really want to encourage you to think about picking up the phone and shopping, picking up the phone and making that first purchase, being ready to go with this 412 perhaps, which is not just Blue Wing Block D, but Museum Reserve. The best of the best that was set aside 6 years ago. I helped choose these stones when they were all there, when the whole selection was in front. I was sitting at a conference table with the miner, with our owners here, and we were picking out stone by stone by stone. And this 412 was one of the best. And you see it right here why. The reds coming through, the neon blues, the purples, and the fact we put it in the classic of all mountings. The mounting that for years and years, and 24 years to be exact, I've been offering this mounting because it is that classic. It's got a 119 diamond weight. We're going to come in a little closer so you can see it. There's a full diamond weight side to side and all around it. Then your finished under gallery as well. So there is just, we left nothing left to be desired. It's got it all. You want a gold color change? We do that too. Tony, it's 119 in diamonds. This is the signature style, although the stone is quite a bit bigger. So sometimes it has 128. When the stone gets larger, like this one does, then it's going to be 119. So it's accommodating for that bigger oval shape. And might I add, looks even bigger than a 4 karat 12. You may not know if you haven't seen a lot of the Blue Wings, but take a look at it on the hand for some perspective. This definitely has a much larger face value than even the carat weight is indicating at 412. So all we need to do now is take the, yikes, okay guys, I've got an $89.99 price tag here. And the problem with, it's a good thing to have had this material for so long, but it's also a problem. And the problem is that out of all the values I've offered for the many, many years that I've been blessed to show this to you and share it with you, it's had some great values. And sure, the last bit of material should probably be more, and the fact it's Museum Reserve should dictate it's a little more money, but I just can't do that. I cannot do that because there's too many people out there that are watching, they're going, I'm expecting a little different per carat. I want it to be better, so here's your chance. Now this mounting is $6,800, so there's that part of it. I talked to our jewelers today. The mounting is a big money mounting. That's all there is to it. It's got 1.25 carats almost in diamonds. They're all bigger stones individually. It's a lot of gold to support all those diamonds and that bigger stone in the center. It's not going to be $89.99. There's only one way to do it. Otherwise, I got to leave it there and wait for it to sell. But before you pick up the phone and say that's a value, what that $9,000 gets you in any other ordinary retail and basic material is teeny tiny light washed out. You're getting a 2 carat that's washed out for that price. I don't want you to get 2 carats and I don't want you to get washed out if you don't have to. So let's make it even better and let's put it on the auction block. Let's just get this one a home in white, yellow, rose, and all free of charge as far as gold color change. I'm talking to, yes, our new folks. I know that a lot of you know the Blue Wings, a lot of you own the Blue Wings. I am talking to those of you who may be new or ready to finally, after you've seen a few, you're ready to jump in and get one before they're completely gone. This is not going to be $89.99. What do you say we put it up for $4,500? That's exactly half off. That is 50% off of the price that it should rightfully be. Okay, we're not going to do that. No, we are not. I can't. We got to get these phone lines ring-a-ding-dinging. Let's get these things going. We got to make sure everything goes. And it doesn't get any more straightforward classic. I've been in the same boat as, which one do I get? Do you ever feel overwhelmed by all the quality? Overwhelmed by all the offerings? So many cuts, so many designs, so many different features. Where do I start? Start here. Start with the classic oval that shows off some of the best saturation possible. Start with a big diamond weight and a mounting that should be $6,800 on its own. Start here with a piece that is as comfortable as it is beautiful, and get ready to, you know what, save and save and save. How about $4,000 to start? How about $3,500? Major value. The stone looks bigger, yes, no doubt about it. You can see how prominent that oval is. The red's coming through, no doubt about it. It only happens even more so when you see it in real life, because a real life situation is going to be a lower lighting setting, so you're not going to have as much competing for the neons here. It's going to be more even vivid red tones coming through, but it's not going to be $3,500. Can't be until we get the open. I know that if I haven't heard the phones ring, then something's not right. Something isn't good enough. And it's a $10 increment, because why not? I don't want you to be left behind going, oh, well, I would, but I heard the start and now it's too much. I just want to make it easy. Encourage bidding as much as we possibly can so that everybody has a shot, because we are in final days. I've got my oval pendant coming up, by the way, in this show. So potentially we could get you a whole set in this show. We don't have to have you wait to get something to match. Later on down the line, you can get your whole set. It's not going to be $35,000. It's not going to be $3,000. We need to get these phone lines ringing. Here's what we do. We're giving jewelry away. That's what we do anyways, but there is nobody who has these values. And when the window is closing to get this material, no waiting. It can't be an opportunity. It can't be a choice anymore to wait, because there's so little left. And yet, most of what's left are the 30 and the 40 and the 50 carat stones. And they get a little more pricey, certainly, right? So instead of even $35,000, how about $3,000 to open 60 seconds to get it started? And then we've got diamonds, and we can bring you the pendant. We can bring you the pendant later. We can bring you the big earrings, but this is where most people start, with a beautiful classic ring. Starting with that full display of color, the best in the world, bar none, and a $3,000 open with 50 seconds to get it started, and one of the best and brightest, and that is the inside under gallery all the way through. Looks like we're verifying right now, 40 seconds remaining. Oh, what a value. Remember, we had one earlier. It's interesting, the 6 carat round, I can show you next to it. This one has a little bit better saturation. We talked about that, though, why that happens with the cuts being different. But also, look at the size. This round, in a lot of ways, looks smaller. So I would say, you know, it's definitely 4 carat that's looking and facing up larger than it certainly is. All right, we don't have $3,000, unless I know we're verifying. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll wait. And Tracy she just echoed my sentiment. She said, please, everyone. And this is a gal, I have a customer who has over 50 of them. And she just messaged in, if anybody's watching on YouTube, this will be redundant, but she's watching online. And she just said that if everyone who doesn't have one, please, please, please get one. Now she's talking to me. I have my eye on the round. But I will say, yeah, thank you, Renee. Wow. Thanks, Renee. Gosh, thank you. Sorry, I'm getting all the feedback here that's coming in live. So thank you, Tony, for sharing that. But take it from Tracy. She has over 50 of our blue wings, and she says everybody needs to have one. Everybody needs to have one. I know if you already have 1 or 2 or 5 or 10, you may be set, you may be done, and hold on to those and cherish and treasure those. But if you don't have one, here's your chance, and it's not going to be $3,000. Let's go even lower. I know we're verifying the open. Sounds like we may have it, but this is it. I know. And I had a whole big meeting about this piece before the show even started. And you know what? I am not supposed to do this. But hey, it's our last call. If we get them out the door, we get them out the door. If we don't, museums are happy. It's like everyone wins no matter what, right? Either the museums win. Hopefully you're going to win. I really hope so. This is too important to miss out on. And it's not going to be $3,000 or $29,000 or $28,000 or $27,000 or $26,000. I got to make some concessions here. I know this is a major mounting. I talked to our jewelers today who were hard at work on this mounting, putting on the final finishing touches, and it was one of those, they're going, you know, can't beat $6,800 on the mounting. So the Tanzanite's added later. First you make the gold, you cast the gold, you make, well, it goes even further back than that, but let's just talk about the casting. You set, and you set all the diamonds by hand, and then the Tanzanite is the last. That setting of that center stone is the last step in the process of making the piece, and yet you've got a $6,800 diamond mounting before the Tanzanite is set, and we're at 26. You know what, make it $2,500, Tone, that's it. 2,500, I'm done. It says it's far lower than I'm ever able to go, and we just got to make sure that it happens. We've got an hour left in the show. And that's that. I've gone to the lowest ends of what, you know, at this point you're saving $4,300 on the mounting. You're getting a 412 Tanzanite for free. It's the best in the whole world. It's only here. We're in our final days of it, and we are looking for $2,500. My goodness. Oh, wow. See, Irma just said it too. Everybody's saying it. And I heard from a longtime jewelry shopper who just started shopping with us recently. He'd been watching for years, never believed it could be this good. Irma just said same thing. I bought jewelry for 50 years. She said, I'm looking for the best. TVON has the best. It's the only place I shop now. It will be the only place you shop. But right now, I'm just hoping this means that everybody already has Blue Wing. I hope that everyone I'm talking to, hopefully you are in that boat where do you already have a Blue Wing? Are you good? You have one, you love it, you're enjoying it. There's no need to add to the collection. You're not gifting it for anybody. You're not collecting any. You have one. Are we all good? Because I'm happy to keep it. And obviously, you know that all my favorites have been selling. So I still don't have one. But $2,500, an amazing value. If anybody wants to get started, we will give it a final call. But hey, if it's here, I've only got bigger tonight. I've got the 21 karat earrings. I've got the 670 in the pendant. We're still waiting on this one though. 25 and no open, right? What? How long have we had the open? Like 25 minutes? Who's got the open? Because Tim, you're not on this one, right? Okay, so Janice does have the open, so we have the open. Okay. Well, news to me. We've got the open at 25. We've got a final call coming up right now. I'm not waiting on this one. We're going to sell it. Janice is in the lead. Thank you so much for getting started. We're so glad you're with us. If you'd like to go ahead and try to get your hands all over this one, please do. It's 2 minutes left. We sell it after 2 minutes. It's all of a $10 advance. That's all we're looking for. $10 could potentially make you the winner of the ring. In the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, you will decide. That is completely up to you. It is also arriving to your door because I'm a big believer in the shopping of luxury should be luxury through and through. It shouldn't be you're on your own for sizing. Oh, you're on your own for you got to go figure it out. When you get it at home, it's going to come in a 7 and you need a 10, so you got to go pay like $800 to size it somewhere. That's not luxury. Luxury is the moment it arrives and you rip open that box and you're excited to wear it, you're wearing it. And it's the perfect fit and the great feel. It's in the gold color you want. You didn't even have to pay tax to get it home unless you live in California. The rest of you don't pay tax. I mean, it's one of those deals where there's no buyer's premium. There's no additional anything. You pay $2,500 or the next bid would be $2,510 at least, and you will own the world's best Tanzanite. And we've got a 412 here on display for a carat 19 in diamonds, and we're gonna give it 2 minutes. And then when it's gone, it's gone. Nothing else I can do. I'm giving away jewelry. It's best shot I got is right here. Blue Wing Block T 412 looks even bigger. We have a 670 in an oval later. Can't show it to you. Obviously, it's supposed to get a lot more than even this price, $89.99. But this is, again, a 412. This is that wearable style. Just enjoy it. But take a look at it. We'll give it a final 2 minutes, and then we'll sell it. Our last call is now. And then I guess we're going to bring out the yellow diamond at the top of the hour, which is going to get very interesting. Big yellow diamond. But you literally have 1:49 to just dial. That's to make the phone call. And please remember, if you're newer with us, you don't wait till the clock hits 0 and then dial. You got to dial on the early side of the clock just because we've got a little delay. So if you really want to be in, you got to be in on the early side of this 90-second clock that's remaining. Tim, you're on something else, right? Okay. Oh, we have a new register over there. All right, so they're getting registered, getting all set to go. We have 1:23 left to get anybody and everybody in. We've got Janice in the lead. She is poised to get it. And this is it, guys, 25. We're looking for 2510. This is our last call. You'll never see it again. It's gone and gone. I mean, that's what's happening with these Blue Wings. They're not coming back. You can't make another. We've had what we've had for all of these years. It's been 6+ years, and now it's at its very tail end. Big chance to pick it up. Last call if you want it. 55 seconds remaining, and I don't want to leave it here at 25, but I have no choice. That's where we're at. We've got the open so it will sell. Here's what it looks like again on the hand. Please take a look because it looks a lot larger than a 4-carat 12. I think you've probably seen enough jewelry on me that you know that's an easy one to gauge there, how big and bold that stone is. Looks like a 6 or 7 carat all day. And it's a 30 seconds until it's gone. That's going to be it. $2,500, last chance, last call. Good luck. And then we will see that one out the door. And we do have a pendant. We got the big, bold yellow diamond, the $30,000 yellow diamond, the best in color we have, coming up as well at the top of the hour. It's in 14 minutes. So please let me know how we can help you out. $2,500 going once. We got 10 seconds remaining. Thanks again for hanging out with us. And that's it. Final call. Anybody else thinking about this one? Okay. Done. And Jess, you're not on this one? Anybody else? Is my call board messed up, or is there someone that I can't see? Because I just don't want to call the auction unless everybody's in. What's happening? So is Tim on this one? Because I heard no. No? Okay. 2510? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. All right. Well done. Let's get to our diamond drop earrings, the most luxury look in diamond earrings. I've presented these probably 5,000 times here at TVON, but you haven't seen this price. It's 111-0370. That number is old. It's been around longer than I have, okay? Not in years, but in tenure here. These are the 87-point diamond drop earrings that are not going to cost you $25,000 to get. Yet they're all VS diamonds. You're getting 87 points worth, and now the phone lines ring. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. That delay. Oh, goodness. Well, we'll have the Tanzanite pendant coming up. If you missed out on the ring, we'll have the pendant with the big oval. There's the pendant coming up. So we'll show that. I'll just have to give that away now. That pendant is also supposed to be over $10,000. So I'm not going to get that because now we're putting every value up against that oval ring. So it's good news. We're going to have a lot of big blowouts here for the rest of the night. And we have an hour and 10 minutes left. So here are the earrings. We'll just make this a quick deal. They're $24,999 in retail. True story, because that's what VS diamonds run for, especially when they get into big sizes like these are. They start a little smaller, they lead down the drop, and they get a little larger. And they're all individually full cut round brilliance. Check these out from the side so you can see how stunning. And they're all individually. You're talking about articulated length here. You can see they've actually got, yep, 1 3/4. It's going to be a hinged style in the back. So it's like a lever back. You just basically take the little hinge, you pop it downward, it opens up, and then you've got your straight post. Put that on through, and then it clicks close. That's it. Locks into place. We'll try them on. Maybe that'll help understand the length there, but they are just some of the most flattering, dramatic, beautiful, lengthy style you can wear. So flattering on. They just click. You'll hear them click when they, when you hear that little click, you know they're secure. They're not going anywhere. I like that they start really narrow. We have another style of earring we do that's very popular, but it's all gold up here. This one's entirely diamonds. So it just amps up the level of rarity here in that it's all diamonds. They start more narrow. They get larger on the way down. Stunning piece. Blow them out. You know what? $9.99 if you want them. Huge value, and I always say you got to have that drop earring. It's good to have a hoop. It's good to have a stud. It's really, really nice to have a drop if you want to go elegant or something a little dressier than what you maybe wear every day casually. And I think that's how you do it for $9.99. Don't want you to miss them, and maybe that's going to be a little Valentine's gift too, which is 2 weeks away, where you could think about gifting those. Certainly looks like you spent a lot without having to actually do so. So we'll take another look back on the wheel here for you. A major value and some big diamonds all the way through, and that's really what's so significant. And they look so much better from a distance because you see they've got this setting much like we do our tennis bracelets, where there's this beautiful basket that secures each and every stone, but the stones themselves are where the size is. The stone is what's giving you that big size that gets larger and larger and larger through the drop. So very impressive. We've got an hour and 9 minutes, so we're going to bring out the yellow diamond at the top of the hour. That beautiful, striking, best color we have, yellow diamond. Then we have a Tanzanite pendant. I'll have to blow that out. It's a bigger stone. It's supposed to be $11,999. We're not going to do that. So we've got the Tanzanite pendant on the way if you want the match, or if you've been waiting on a pendant. Look at this. We'll just show you what we can do here. It's our Blue Wing Block D, also Museum Reserve, of course. This is one of those really fun, I think, modern type of styles here. Let me show you away from the light. You can see it picks up some glare here, but it's got these triple. It's like a little bit of a detailed design that feels very modern. And it's got this amazing beveled edge, and then it's going to be diamonds basically halfway leading up that outside edge there. So it's really impressive the way this is done. This is Blue Wing Block D, but it's even larger than our ring. And just to show you, I still have the ring handy here, so I know the ring is sold, but just to see them together so you can see if you were lucky enough to get the ring and you like a match set. Let me show you really quickly here. Sorry, I had to use my other hand to put that ring on. Couldn't do that with one finger. But here they are together so you can see how they look if you wanted a match. So, or if you have something similar in Blue Wing Block D and you want the pendant to match. So again, ring is sold, but here's 112, $68.90. Then we'll get to our yellow diamond at the top of the hour, that beautiful bright as can be yellow diamond. This is our 670 oval blue wing. I'm not going to just leave it here from afar. It's going to be up close too, but it has 92 points in diamonds. So also a pendant with a lot of diamond weight to it. Let's take a look at it close up and just note it's going to be on its side here, because I like to be able to at least get you in tight to look at all the diamonds individually, look at the stone itself. Just know it's going to sit like this. Only the bail on the top side there. So the bail is behind the gold, not where the diamonds are. So you will wear it upright, gold up top, diamonds in the bottom. And then you can see how they actually elevate as the rows go out. They go a little bit taller up the sides. Well, we just saw a heck of a value on a Blue Wing Block D. Now we're going to take it lower on a bigger stone with nearly as much diamond weight, 1 inch in length. Let me also do this. Let me show it on the hand again so we can also show it on the neckline. Remember, your chain is going to go right through the top. There's actually 2 bails. See them there in those oval cutouts? So your chain's going to go right through both, and that way it'll sit evenly just like so. Here's what it looks like on the neckline, so you can just get another idea of this perspective and the size from a distance away. And let's just blow it out. Obviously, we don't have the option to leave it at $11,999 right now, because that's what the auction kind of dictates the value here. So now we got to let that auction, even though that was a separate piece, they're similar enough where we know 12,000 is not going to happen. I struggled just to get, people bidding on that auction. So here's a bigger stone. If I even take the per carat of where the auction sold, we're talking about 670 times, we're talking about $4,020 for this piece. If I just apply what just happened on that auction, let me make this better than $4,020. I'm going to take it even lower. And you know what? I know how many of you have been looking for pendants. I have not seen another pendant. That doesn't mean there's not one coming in the next few days. It just means I have yet to see another pendant right now. Everything I've had is sold. This is the only one I've seen in current inventory, so let's make it happen for you, and it's not even $39.99. And that is, well, we know that's a value. And the diamonds, look at how individual, every single one has to be a slightly different size so that they can graduate. So you see the bigger ones at the base, at the bottom of the oval, and then they get smaller up and up and up. This is not going to be $39.99 even. This is a major value. Here's your finishing on the inside. You can have it in yellow gold or rose gold if you'd prefer. It tends to be our most popular is the white gold for the Blue Wing Block Ds. Great museum reserve. The reds are coming through. Let's not even ask for $39.99. This is one beautiful opportunity, and I just think the way it matches with the ring we just had, the key is this. You can have any of our Blue Wing Block Ds. It will match, even if yours is an Asher, an emerald cut, a pear shape, you name it. It's going to match because the colors will be consistent. But this is not $39. You need me to go lower, don't you? I'm happy to do it. $35. You know what? Skip it. $34.99. Let's do it. $34.99. That's what we're going to do on this nearly 7-carat museum reserve oval that you see there. Almost a carat in diamonds. You're choosing the gold color. You know what I'll do? Let's make it even better. Not $34.99. Wonderful. Tim's got a new register over there. We've had a lot of them tonight. So maybe you want to go ahead and take advantage of this. 34, 33, 32, 31. How can we make this your new favorite pendant? And again, gonna sit like so, north to south with that oval. Diamonds kind of crawling up the sides there. Don't forget, it's all mirror finished. I know it just picks up some glare here when you see it from this angle, but it's also not gonna be 31 or 3,099. We've got an opportunity of a lifetime here. I'll make it $2,999. And that's it. First caller. Good luck on that one. We'll give it 60 seconds if it lasts that long. Hey, Ginger, thank you. Hey, Donna, thank you, guys. Hi, everybody. Glad you're with us. We have an hour left. The big yellow diamond's coming out in about 3 minutes. The yellow diamond, why it's not listed as a vivid intense, I have no idea, but it's a good thing because I'm going to bring you the best diamond value you have yet to see on this show. And if you've wanted a 1 carat, you're going to get a better one today. Better. If you'd like some big earrings too, we have some 21 karat Tanzanite earrings. $20 seconds remaining, 15 now. Tim, are they looking for anything or can we show something again? Okay. Yellow diamond coming up at the top of the hour. We still have maybe, we'll get one or two more items up here. Don't forget about the diamond drops as well. The diamond drops for $9.99. And then we have a zircon, sapphires, diamond necklace coming up in just, we've got, this is how it's going to work. At the top of the hour, we're bringing out the yellow diamond, the most vivid intense I have. At the bottom of next hour, which is our last, we're going to bring out the white diamond Valentine's Day special. It's the necklace we've had, not at this price. We're going to bring you a diamond necklace, not a pendant, the full necklace. And who's your new register over there, Tim? Hi, Edward and who? Melinda. Edward and Melinda. Wonderful. Where are they calling from? California. Wonderful. Very nice. Fellow Californians. So I did want to show you the difference between very subtle differences in color. Because if we don't shop, we're at least hopefully educating, right? That's always my goal. As someone who grew up in a household of teachers and wanted to be a teacher, I feel like at least this is my contribution to the world of academia. Even though technically most people would think of me as a salesperson, I really don't look at myself at all in that way. I think of myself as someone who gets to educate and teach because, you know, this is really what it's about. You know, the first step in buying great fine jewelry is knowing what it is that you're buying, and that's the difference. And it's a very confusing world. The jewelry and gem world is a wild one. It's kind of like the wild, wild west. It's like anything goes these days. And now with the introduction of so many lab-grown stones and so many synthetics, it's really trickier than ever to understand the differences between different types of fine jewelry. So I wanted to show you, since I have this rare opportunity, to show you a yellow diamond that's got some green color versus a yellow diamond that doesn't. So that, because these may sound basic and may sound simple because colors are something, I always say we learned colors before we were in kindergarten, right? But I want to show you what difference it makes here. Take a look at this. This is what anybody would classify, probably by looking at it visually, as a yellow diamond. I think most people would look at that and go, yeah, I see a yellow diamond. So as we have 30 seconds until our last hour officially kicks off, and by the way, the Tanzanite pendant is still here. If you want to go ahead and grab that for yourself, you may. And so are the diamond drop earrings. But this is not a yellow diamond. And this is one of the most expensive pieces I have in all of our inventory. And that is because it's qualified and quantified as a green yellow. So that little presence of green is going to be something a little different, right? Green diamonds are pretty rare. But from a different perspective, and there's obviously special nuances, details, this is 112-4569. But for those of you that are going, I don't see much green, and I don't either, to tell you the truth. It's labeled as a green yellow. It's $28,999. It's item number 112-4569 if you ever want more details about it. But it is a 1 carat 86. And it's a 14-point pink diamond halo, and it's a white diamond halo around that. It's 106 and 114, and so 120 total in your side diamonds. But there's a reason it's $29,000, and that's because it's got a little bit of green. To me, it doesn't have enough green to be green. If I'm going to get a green diamond, like think of that famous actress named J-Lo, who got a green diamond. She's keeping it, by the way. The marriage didn't last, but the green diamond will. And the green diamond is something that she already had a pink diamond, so she got a green diamond, and she's holding on to it, wisely so. Good call. By the way, welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. It's our last hour tonight. Wednesday night is here. We are live, and we've got one short hour left. So if you do have any requests or questions about anything you've seen, please let me know. But we are going to show you, let me just make sure this comparison is made, because that is what I see yellow. I see maybe just because it's got a little green, I see a less than ideal yellow. For those of you that are looking for a yellow diamond that is natural, let me show you what, from a personal preference standpoint, I would rather you get. This one's obviously $30,000. It's one to think about. Let me show you this. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Vast difference here between what you probably thought was a yellow diamond, and now that you've seen the comparison, you probably was, okay, now I see a little bit of green. But that's what most yellow diamonds look like. That's a $30,000 ring at TVON. This one should be more, because it's all about the tone of what you're getting. And it's like what I always say, you know about white diamonds. Most of the world knows the whiter the diamond, the better it is. Colorless is D. D color, colorless. White bright means it's got nothing but white, no body color, no brown, no yellow. As you get over go through the alphabet from D, E, F, G, H, I, okay, it goes all the way on down to Z. You're gonna have more and more browns and yellows to your white diamonds. That's not what you want. The same way we look at yellow diamonds differently, because they're a whole different category. They're so much more rare, hundreds of thousands of times more rare, as a matter of fact. But this is natural. And the difference is that most yellow diamonds you would see, if they are indeed natural, are going to be very faint, very light, barely there in color. Look at the difference when you're getting this bold, this wow, this fluorescent neon. Oh my goodness, the best one we have is right here. And that's the difference maker, because everything is so nuanced with diamonds. It can be such a little difference, makes a huge difference in price. And that's what I wish I had other yellows to show you. They're usually light, pale, and that's okay. They're still valuable. It's just when you're getting into what looks like neon bright sunshine, that's what you want. In most worlds, they classify these as vivid intense. 112-7420. Is your item number. This one is not only for sale, it is on sale. And that is because one of our Wednesday night shoppers should own this. And it's not a small stone. It's a 151 center. So we're not talking about our 1 carats that are more standard. This is the 151. Then it's surrounded by a just perfect match in the side. More yellow diamonds at 38 points. That would be your halo. That's also the 3 stones that are located in the split of the shank here on the sides. Those are all the same bright, vivid, intense tone, but you also have 86 points in white diamonds. A grand total of 275 overall in your incredible diamond weight, one of the most incredible and impressive stones I can bring to you. I had a chameleon diamond earlier, it's still here. The chameleon diamond is a light green that turns to yellow. It was a 72 pointer. It was $59.99 on discount. If you'd like to call, you may. It's a beautiful certified stone. But this is far different. This is 275 overall. It's in 2 tones of gold. It is that 14 karat solid. And I need a caller. Just one. Just need a caller. A caller who does want to get the best of the best of the best of the best, because if you're looking at an array of color varieties in your yellow diamonds, this is the best. It is the top, without getting brown, there's no orange, there's no brown, there's no green, there's no mossiness to it. It's just the best of the best in color, and that's what you want. Watch this. Doesn't fade away as you see it from further away. Doesn't from a distance look lighter. No, it does not. Same bright, vivid, sensational tone, and it's natural. For everybody who's going, I see so many yellow. No, those are mostly synthetic, man-made, lab-grown, in a lab, chemicals making something together. And there are lab-grown colors of diamonds now, pinks and greens and yellows, and oh my goodness, it's a whole thing. I would challenge you to find a better value on a lab-grown versus our natural, even in the fancy colors. And this is going to be our 275 overall, just so that they don't have to do the math. We'll add that up there if we have room. It is also slated to go out at $21,999, a lot better than that other one. This one's 29,000. I just think that from an attractive level, from a standout level, from what's going to turn heads, what's going to be high value, which one do you want? I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to have that one right there. I think that, well, that's the color. That's the ideal. That's what you wanted to have. And that is a huge stone. And 19,000, I've got 21,999. I don't know. We could do it for 19,999, but that's not going to do it either. It's a Wednesday night. We've got less than an hour. We've got to make the magic happen. That's exactly what I'm here to do. If you want this, you've got to call me. We're going to put it on the auction block. It's the only way I can get around from 19,999. It's $2,000 off. That should do it. The value on yellow diamonds are soaring right now. All diamonds are soaring, but yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, since the Argyle mine closed a couple years ago, there's really no availability out there. So we're seeing all the levels. If you already have one, hold on to it, please. Hold on to it. Keep those precious diamonds you already may have, even if they're smaller, larger, doesn't matter. Hold on to them. They are heirloom pieces in the making. They are the pieces you want to keep in the family collection, but this is not going to be $19,999. Got to put it on the auction block. It's the best one we have color-wise. And I'm talking about all the yellows, and we have several. We have many beautiful, rare yellow diamonds, but that one is, look at that, the epitome of sunshine right there. Really is. Try to look down at your hand wearing that ring and not smile. It's tough to do. That's happiness in a stone. That's vibrant, it's vivacious, it's just beautiful, it's brilliant cutting too, which makes it just so bright and just profound. And it's not going to be $99.99 to start. This is what we can do. We can give away jewelry like we've been doing. We can make sure that this week leading up to, oh gosh, what is kind of the biggest week of the jewelry world, the Tucson week. February hits, beginning of February is one of the biggest weeks for our little world that there is. It's kind of like our, you know, just it's pageantry, it's pomp, it's circumstance, it's the whole world of the Gem Society coming together and all meeting up in Tucson, Arizona. It's really the pinnacle of gem collecting. So this is a time of year we all get excited, and you guys get the benefit of getting all the preparations for that, and that we bring out everything from the vaults, all these important and exotic pieces, and yet it's not going to be $9,000 to open. What are we going to do? This is too pretty of a ring to stay here. So it tells me if we don't have an open and we don't have a call, it just means the price is not right. So maybe we need to go to 8 or 7 or 6,000, or I don't know, maybe even 55, just to make sure this can go when there's already a 75% discount. Pretty much, guys. 75% off TVON's price. You see it up there. You see what I should do at the lowest. Still 20 grand. And we were at 22. And now I need a caller because we're not going to start this even at $5,500. Let's just blow it out like we do. $275, this is your opportunity. The auction is how we're going to make this happen, because otherwise I can't do this. If I could price this way, I would. And instead you've got not just light yellow. I wish I had a million examples. The truth is we put them up and sell them. We put them up and sell them. Most are not even close to half the saturation level. They look more light. You know the difference between light saturation and brighter saturation. What if we go to, okay, how about $5,000? Let's do it. $5,000 to start, $10 increments. $5,000 bucks. $5,000 for $275 in diamonds. Unnatural, as vivid as they get, and such a lovely tone, and the exact match in the side stones, and the exact white diamonds are flawless all the way around. And I mean in their look, you're not going to find an inclusion visually with any of these diamonds, because they're all bringing you that VS quality. I don't know if you know this, but because maybe we should add it. The 151 center is still a VS diamond. That's a big deal. So you've still got the major stone in the center is a VS stone, and it's documented. And you've got all the side yellows are VS stones, and the white diamonds, of course, are VS diamonds. And the whole thing, we're looking for $5,000 to start. That is the most vibrant and rich. And of course, the fact is, if you see me wearing this, let's take it across the room. If you see that ring from across the room, first of all, that's going to look like a 5-carat yellow diamond because of the way it's set. The matching in the side halo matches the center. The center is already a huge look. The diamonds around it actually embellish that look. So it looks like you're wearing a 5-carat yellow diamond in the center of your ring. All the white diamonds added to it, the triple split shank that you have, everything that's happening in this ring is so fantastic, and yet it's not going to be $5,000 because I have no open yet. This is not the kind of thing that we do normally. We don't normally have museum level pieces like this at a price like this. It's one thing if it's $22,000. It tells me something different is happening if we have no open at 5. I can't leave it there. We can't have this seen by the world and not sell because the next time around it comes up, it's got to be 22 grand. And you'll probably say the same thing I would say. Wasn't that on at $5,000 to open? We've got to get it a home. These are not values that happen every day. I know it's not a Saturday or Sunday. I know it's not daytime, but this is when you get those values that are beyond compare. This is beyond what we normally can do. It's beyond what you can do anywhere else. I think that we know. It's not $5,000 to start either because I will not take no for an answer. Somebody out there is looking for the best in yellow diamond values. And this, dare I say, is it right here in front of your eyes. And I'm not going to do $5,000 to start. I'm not going to do 49. Or 48 or 47. Let's make no excuses to leave it here tonight when it's that good, when it's that powerful, when it's that amazing. And again, there's no other yellow diamond here that has that color. That's the ultimate. Even my 3 carats are lighter. My 2 carats are lighter. And the color is the most important part. Size of diamonds is great, but the color is going to be the #1 need. If you are really thinking about quality, you need to have the color be the best it can be first, and then worry about everything else later, like the size and the cut and all of that and how it's set. This has got everything, and it's not 47 or 46. I'm going to go $4,500 to get this one started. And my goodness, there's value, and then there's whatever's going on this Wednesday night tonight, which is a whole different level. And 45 to get that one going. Let's give it 60 seconds. And we'll see who's got it. It's just that simple. Someone's going to walk away with this ring tonight. And we'll do it in your size. Now, the gold color should probably change or stay the way it is, like a white and a gold together, white and a yellow together, because that's going to complement the diamonds. But if you needed size, which you do, because maybe you're a size 6, maybe you're not, we can size it up or down for you for free. We're going to ship it to you for free. You got a money-back guarantee. So it really is like the world is your oyster truly, and this is the one to own, and they just don't get brighter than this, and that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. If you really are someone who says, I don't need to get one just to scratch the itch and then upgrade 10 years from now. I just want to get the best now, and I get it. Usually we don't necessarily start with the best because the best is really, really pricey. In the world of jewelry, whether you're buying platinum, whether you're buying diamonds, whether you're buying colored gems, to get the best of any particular variety is going to be very pricey to do. That's the difference here. Not so pricey. $4,500. We have no open, 5 seconds remaining. Let's move on, and we will show you something else. And it can't be Tanzanite, it can't be yellow diamonds, because that's what we've been trying to give you some incredible values on. And let's do a ruby deal. I've got a ruby. Actually, this is kind of a similar style because the ruby has yellow and white diamonds. See the similar? Okay, there's one of those natural private collection Burma rubies. That one is very, very special. See the similarity in that it's got just a couple yellow diamonds on the sides. So that is getting you Valentine's ready. Don't forget it, in 15 minutes, we're going to talk about this diamond necklace, which is a new discounted price. The diamond necklace with the 1/3 of a carat center and the halo and the side diamonds all in one fabulous package deal. So that's coming up as well. That's coming up in our bottom of the hour. Last call on the yellow diamond, $44.99. First caller. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead and do it. $44.99. I pay for it. You buy it. That's kind of the thing. I'm going to pay for the difference just to make sure you can own it. So that's how we're doing it. So this is the deal where $44.99 straight price, no auction. Let's move on. That's the one to own. That is the yellow diamond to get. That color is the most saturated. I wish I could just bring out every yellow diamond. There's only a few left. Most of them are smaller 1 carats. And then we've got a couple 3 carats. None are a color even close to this. So really, if you are seeking out the best in quality, you're going right there. Right there, right now, that is the way to go. Now, if you want yellow sapphires, I have some earrings here that could pass for yellow diamonds as well, kind of the lighter variety we typically see. Those are sapphire earrings that we have as well. And then the diamond necklace is coming up. We'll have the diamond necklace at the bottom of the hour. Tanzanite drop earrings are here. The yellow diamond is verifying. Here it is on the hand one more time. There is no time to wait. When it's gone, it's gone. If that's Tim's caller getting it, great. We'll never see it again. But that's the piece you should own right there if yellow diamond quality is what you're looking for and you don't want to mess around with anything but the best. This is the ultimate high level right there. And the price, look where it should be. Look where our lowest was. There's two was prices. A was and a was. Started at 22,000, had an opportunity to bring it down a couple extra thousand tonight. And just completely left that behind in the dust. $44.99. Okay. And reminder, we have the Tanzanite pendant here for $29.99 as well. There's the Tanzanite pendant, if you'd like to get that. That Tanzanite is $29.99, if you'd like to get it. And here are the yellow sapphire earrings. Something that can give you a similar look, but without the price tag. 112-6712, let's go. And then we are at the bottom of the hour getting that diamond necklace, which is, don't go anywhere. If you need the best diamond deal in a necklace, we have it. These are going out right now. You know what? Quick deal here. Really special 112-6712, carat 10 in the yellow sapphires. Also 17 points in the diamonds all around them. And that's going to be, let's go, $500 to start. $100 increments, they are a full carat 10, and then you get your 17 points in diamonds, and they are of an oval shape. So you've got the halo around it, which is going to give you a nice size. I'll hold one up to the ear. I'll give you the measurement on it as well. You can wear them east to west, north to south, however you like. Take a look at this. This is awfully nice, isn't it? What do you think? Some bright sparkle, very much like a yellow diamond look. I will say we're going $500 to open with a $100 increment, so easy deal here. And then you've got about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom. Centered post, butterfly backing. It's going to make it easy to wear them multiple ways. Here's what they look like on, just in case you're not familiar with that size. This is kind of a classic we do. We love this look. It's very well done. You can see how they look from a distance away. That's if we're doing the north to south. You can obviously then kind of scoot them and, you know, do the east to west if you like, or a little diagonal if you want to as well. But nice to see what those look like from a distance away there, and certainly give you a color that's going to work with a lot of things. Let's go back to our wheel, $500, and we don't have it yet. So we will move along, and again, going to do that really special diamond deal coming up. It's a diamond necklace. I'm known for lately having some big kind of really special diamond deals that we've been able to make for you like never before. And we've had diamond bands, and we've had really beautiful looks, but this is going to be the necklace that really pairs back to all those pieces and also makes it great giftable as well. So $500 to open, no open, let's make them $1 to the first caller, and we'll do it that way. And then you can go ahead and grab those if you'd like. So $1 instead, if that works. Just want to sell some jewelry. Sometimes you got to just, I still got to sell jewelry no matter what. And we have 41 minutes and 20 seconds to do it. So I'll just do $1 on those, and we'll see who's got them. And congratulations if you do, because those are really special earrings, and they're only $1. I'll pay for them, and you don't have to. And that way you get that great value right there. So that is going to be, and they're not sold yet. So we'll just keep moving. Go ahead. I mean, really important piece there that I don't think you can beat that price, certainly. I don't think so. If you can, if somebody on TV is doing a better deal than that, let me know. I'm going to leave. I'll turn on TV somewhere and find it. But those are, okay. I hear a call. This is good. Oh my goodness, who got them? Okay, thank you. Finally, they're gone. Let's see who's got them. Thank you so much. We'll find out who Andy has on the phone line. They are sold. Congratulations. Is it? Thank you, Allison. Allison's got them. So Allison, and we'll find out where she's from. Well done. They're gone. Bye-bye. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, my goodness. That took a moment. Don't forget, we have the ruby here as well. Let's get to the ruby. Here is the fabulous lit from within. It's almost like you've got a battery pack somewhere in that ring. The stone is just supernatural. Item number is 112-5263. Okay, now that y'all ready, let's continue. We've got 40 minutes to give away jewelry. Trust me, it's going to be world-breaking record-setting, because that's what we got to do. So here we go with the ruby. It's item number 112-5263. What a Wednesday. Here's our Mogok Burma, carat 20, going big time here with the private collection. And that has the white and the yellow diamonds. Just a few yellow diamonds on the side. It's going to be a 9-point yellow diamond weight. White diamonds are at carat 17. This is such an important mounting. Only houses the better stones, because it would be foolish to put a carat 17 in white diamonds around anything that was subpar. This is the ultimate high level. So thrilled to bring it to you. Here we go. It's going to be, okay, we got to do something wild. The auctions, yeah. it's a tough go. What if I just discount the $69.99 ring? That's my price tonight. We're giving away some rubies. We have high-end tonight. Clearly, we have collectible, high-end, rare, specialty, kind of the ultimate high level and everything. Don't let that fool you. We're going to bring these prices down so that it's attainable, easy, so that you can do the double take of, okay, I'm glad I was watching that moment because I saw some of the better values I've ever seen. This is that private collection. There's a difference between a 1 carat and a 120. And there aren't a lot of stones where I can say that, but diamonds and rubies would be one of them because it rarely happens in big sizes. So I'll show you on the hand, and then we're going to do a really quick value here because I can give away jewelry without the auctions. Auctions just kind of give us a little loophole to value. I can do discounts all day. So let's make this really special. And how about that glow from a distance? And when we are like 2 weeks away from Valentine's Day, 2 weeks and a day, this might be what you want to purchase or pick up for a loved one who's looking for ruby. Always memorable. You always remember the day you got it and the occasion it was for. And it's going to be, forget about $69.99. That's my drop in the price. We've got a little special Tucson price there. It's like a little pre-Tucson party. We're going to do a really special value that gets much better than that. And if you want collectible ruby, first of all, most of them have absolutely no clarity. They're burgundy browns at best. This is not. This is that true blue-red. It's out of Burma. It's all we're known to bring, and it's just fabulous in every way. Let me make sure it's polished up for you. It's no longer $69.99. This is a big moment for a ruby lover who wants also a lot of diamonds because you're getting a ton. A carat, a quarter plus in diamonds? Sign me up. It's beautiful, and you've got the big ruby glowing as it is, perfect clarity. Such a struggle to get with the ruby world, let me tell you. And we're gonna blow it out right now. First caller gets it. It's gonna be one caller. I'm gonna do this for 60 seconds. One of two things can happen here. Either the 60-second clock ends and it's still here, to which point it goes right back up to $69.99. Or we run the 60-second clock after I give you the final low, and it goes. And it just goes out to one caller here tonight. What will happen? I don't know. But I will make sure the price goes low enough to make sure that it goes. That's all that matters right now. It's got to go. Come on over and take a look. So here we go, guys. It's the ruby. It's one more time on the hand before I give it this drop in the price. And it's good for 60 seconds. The $69.99 price is going to go away for 60 seconds. But it's first caller. That's it. You might want to call in now because remember with the delay, it'd be important to just give yourself as much of a head start as possible. And it's not going to be $69 or $59, $49, $39 or $29.99. This is as good as it gets in ruby, and look at that every single angle. That's important. You know, if you're just seeing it one perspective, you can never tell. But to be able to put it on the hand and still basically have something blocking it from behind and yet still see the color and the glow that it's giving tells you everything about that ruby. That's everything you need to know. And it's not even $29.99. Here we go. Let's make it better. And this is your little pre-party to Tucson. We're getting all these great rare pieces out the door. They got to go. And it's not going to be $29. It's not even $2,500. One of our larger Burma rubies, because as they get larger too, they start to get really murky and really hazy and cloudy, and we just don't want that. You want a pop and a glow. You want a beauty and a brightness. This has it. Okay, let's go. $1,999 giveaway, 60 seconds at that price. Let's get to it. 60 seconds, and that's it. It's $19.99. It's a first caller situation. When it's gone, it's gone. And the fact that you have another carat 26 in the diamonds to go all the way around, that perfection in ruby. That is your chromium rich red corundum that is so rare to get in anything over a carat. And this one's well over a carat 20. And you've got all that amazing glow top to bottom all the way through. Thank you so much on those yellow sapphire earrings. Enjoy those. Hey, Joanne, what are they waiting to see? They have a request?
No, they took.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're having some car trouble.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so they've picked up something. They don't need to see it again. Okay, perfect. All right, 25 seconds left. Let me know what that is, if I can put that aside for them. We can recap anything we had earlier. I know we're just moments away from our diamond necklace deal. Probably what everyone's waiting on. Totally understand that. We've got the big diamond necklace coming up that is just, I've seen a lot of diamond deals, obviously. not seen anything quite like this that we're going to get you a pre-Valentine's Day special coming up. So that's going to be a really good piece to gift shop, maybe something for yourself that doesn't break the bank, something that would be the most ooh and ah, like really get her excited gift. I mean, that's what it's about. So nothing like giving diamonds, right? Whether it's a big birthday coming up, anniversary, maybe your Valentine's, whatever it is. That's going to be on the way. $19.99 on the ruby. That's here. Okay, let's get to it. It's the diamond piece I've been waiting for. It might be the rest of the show. We don't have that many to go around, so actually we'll see how quickly we sell them out. But this is the thing that is, as we get into this time of the evening here, this is what we've been waiting for, a special like this. And forgive me, it's probably not going to sit at the perfect angle here, but I'm going to show you every single way you can possibly see it. From a distance on, from this close-up, which is oh so important. I just want to try and get the angle right for you here so you can see it, best case scenario. There are a couple of diamonds in addition to this one. Let me give you the item number and we'll start there. It's item number 112, 1624. I have had some really epic, would be the word. Legendary. I don't think it's an overstatement to say I've had legendary diamond veils of late on this show. Diamond bands that you've never seen the likes of before. I mean, really, and sellouts, by the way. All of them sold out. Here's what I would like to advise. I know that this is obviously dependent on the person, but we have a lot of special occasions coming up this time of year. In 2 weeks, it's Valentine's Day. In a couple weeks after that, it's before you know it'll be Mother's Day. There's always birthdays and anniversaries and different celebrations. And really, I encourage you to think about diamonds as your everyday celebration because diamonds are meant to be worn every single day of your life. And a lot of us do. And they usually are really special and significant. This is a value that really comes on the heels of having the most popular diamond band ring that's ever been here. There was a purchase made, and I'll just give you the kind of the inside baseball on it if you wish. Has nothing to do with baseball, but that's a term when we just kind of pull back the curtain and tell you a little bit about how, because that's the biggest question I get is, how do you do what you do? And I don't mean like stand on your feet for 3 hours a day and talk. I mean, how do you guys give away jewelry every single day? How do you do that? And there are a lot of reasons behind that. It's not just one little, flick of a magic wand. But the magic is in the fact that incredible buying power, history and renowned integrity in the business that goes back far beyond the faces you see up here. I'm talking about history that goes 6 generations in the diamond business and the gemstone business. This is not as much about jewelry as it is acquisition of the stones that make the jewelry, and then everything is designed and made and brought to you in-house. So those are some of the really key bullet points of how we do what we do. Because a lot of you are going to go, okay, so that's a nice lab-grown stone. It's not lab-grown. And it's all VS material from the center stone to the sides to even the diamonds set in the sides of the necklace. Everything is natural, everything is VS, and they're all stunning white diamonds. You're going to get a choice of white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And this is the necklace. I don't care if she is 15 years old, if she's 115 years old, if it's you yourself that just needs a little treat and you know you want to get something that you're going to invest into once and wear all the time. You're never going to look back and go, why did I buy that? We all have those things. Don't feel bad. We all have those things, whether it's fashion or something for the home or, yes, jewelry, where we go, why did we buy that? Why did we buy that? Why did I buy that? That will never happen with this item. It will never happen. At least get one for yourself. I'm not even putting a limit as to how many you can get. There will be shoppers, no doubt, probably getting 2 or 3 at a time, and that would be wise. If you are a jeweler and you have your own store or your own boutique, that would be wise to do. Here's why. It's 112, 1624. There is a minimum of a 31-point center VS round brilliant right here. That is surrounded by white diamonds. Then you have an additional white diamond set into the chain. This is very much like our whole diamonds by the yard thing that you see everywhere right now. There's one on one side and one on the other. And then a diamond cut chain, 3 adjustable links built in, the most premium closure you can get. And we are starting to get busy on the phone lines. And I wonder why. Because when I talk about diamond deals, and I can bring you the rarest in the world, I can bring you 4-carat Russian demantoids and 1.5-carat yellow diamonds that are stunning, and big Burma rubies, and everything imaginable. Everything imaginable. But what is it that we generally live our lives in? What is it that we love to give as gifts to other people? It's diamonds. It's diamonds. And it's really fine quality diamonds that really make you a proud gift giver and also proud jewelry wearer. And this is it. Call me early because we don't have a lot of them to go around. I promise you they will sell out. My last diamond deal that I had a couple weekends ago, guys, we had, I don't remember the exact number because it changed. We ended up taking what we had for a pendant and moving them to rings. Point is, not only did we sell out that day in what we had to make, but we had a wait list that was longer than the number of shoppers we had that day. The wait list exceeded it by double. So when I have a handful or two of diamond necklaces, do not sit back and think, oh, they probably have 10,000. I do not have 10,000 of them. I wish I had 10 of them, and that is just the truth, is that this is going to fly so quickly. That's what it looks like from a hand perspective. I will show you on the neckline. That's where you see your two diamonds set side by side. The big center stone, which is at least a 31 pointer. Again, this is all on the heels of a deal we made on December 31st of 2024 that allowed us to bring some diamond deals. There are a couple of diamonds here that we set aside for this necklace to make the match to the really large rings that we did in the band. Here's the lobster claw closure. There are your different lengths, 16, 17, and 18 inches. You've got them all built in. Here's what it looks like from afar, two ways. I'll show you first up against color, and then we'll show you up against the neckline so you can see. But that is no small piece here. And again, I'm not a petite person, I'm 6 feet tall. So this is one of those pieces you need to have for everyday wearable. Maybe you're layering it with other pieces like diamonds by the yard, whatever you want to do, that is sizable. And by the way, the diameter overall, which I'm going to show you, I'm not afraid, guys, I'm not going to just estimate. I want to give you a look live on air here. I'm going to measure the millimeter size of this piece just because I want to show you what I'm doing because it's so important here. The overall diameter of the piece, because this is important. If you were to liken this to a center diamond, that is a 8 millimeter, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 millimeter overall. That would be equivalent to about a 2.5 carat diamond or more. So that's the look you're getting by having that halo around your 31 pointer. So don't think 31 points is small. It's not. It's impressive, it's important. Let's show you up close. We have 3 people on the phone lines. If each of them take one, and that would be something unusual because I bet you people will take more than one. This is not a time to wait. Please don't if you are interested at all. This is not one you want to wait on because you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. Didn't we have a solitaire the other day that was $15.99 that was just one single stone this size? That was $15.99. We're doing better than that. We're doing better. And thank you to everybody who's dialed in. We got a few more of you on the phone lines now. White, yellow, rose gold. Remember, it's that gift that's ready to give. This is not a pendant. There's something very difficult about buying a pendant to give because then you have to worry about them getting their own chain. They have to have their own chain. And if you think no big deal, they can go out and get one. Well, chains are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. We can't lose sight of that. This one has diamonds in it. We can't lose sight of that. Chains, I was out in the wholesale world for the last 2 days. I spent my Monday and my Tuesday in the downtown wholesale district looking at just that, gold chains, project I'm doing outside of TVON. Gold chains, $600 and $700 and $800, no diamonds in them, not one. This is not $15.99, it's not $9.99, and if you can get more than one, do it because you're going to be glad you have them. Stock up there, even if you want to save them for Christmas of 2025, do it. We're not going to have a value between now and then that's this good. It's not going to be $9.99. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. I think there are several people out there who would get one of each color. I'm not kidding. Where you wear different colors and you like to match day by day, go ahead. Take more than one. You could get a yellow and a white gold. I'm not going to be mad at that. That's what I would do. I would get, now I only wear white and yellow, so I'd get a white and yellow. I don't need rose. But we even do the rose gold. How difficult is it to find white diamonds in rose gold out there that's not an overlay? This is where you can get it. And by the way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gone. Just like that. And those are the folks that want to spend $9.99 because they know it's a great value. This is not $9.99. You're going to love a diamond piece like this. And if you're new to the world of natural diamonds, or if you're new to the high quality diamonds, or you're new to VS diamonds, start here. This is a perfect wear everyday piece that is going to be, remember you have the adjustability in there, 16, 17, 18, so tailor it by the day to the neckline, whatever's comfortable for you, but it's not going to be $9.99 to get this necklace home. White, yellow, rose, get as many as you possibly can. You don't need an occasion. It's Wednesday night. That's good enough occasion when you've got a value this good. And it's not $9.99. This is the mega value. It's not $8.88 either. And this is when we're only getting busier on the phone line. So please don't wait, because the longer you wait, you are going to run the risk of missing out. That's a fact, because we just don't have an unlimited supply. And remember what I said about the diamond band we brought you a few weeks ago. We have a wait list a mile long. And the truth is, we're never going to get those back. We're never going to get the diamond deal back. And by the way, I know we have a wait time on the phone lines. We don't have a lot of operators here. So please, I'm going to say thank you for your patience in advance, because it's also not going to be $888. And again, it's a 31-point minimum. Most of you are going to get a third of a carat or more in those center diamonds alone. It's got that big 8 millimeter diameter across the top. We are crazy busy. Here's what I'll do. You're not paying $888. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to think about getting more than one, because this is a value that's not repeating, and it will be gone tonight. We have 24 minutes in the show. This will probably go on in 2 of those minutes. And it's not $888 either. Thank you. You have 2? All right. Thank you for letting me know, because obviously that's going to cut into our quantity quite a bit. And it's not even going to be $799. This is the best value I have. And you know what? It says white gold only, guys. I guess that's all we have currently made up. I guess you'll have to, Andy, is it true they'll have to wait for the yellow or the rose? Okay. So guys, if you get yellow or rose, it's going to be a little bit of wait time. The white gold's what's made up. So they went all white gold. Operators, did you hear that? I just realized that. I guess it's going to be a little wait time. If you want yellow or rose, we'll do it, but it's going to be a wait time. What's made up is white gold. Here's what I'll do. Make them $777 while they last. And that's it. We're going to count them down. They're going to be gone before you know it. And that's the key here, guys. It is our last call. And that is, I mean, you think about this. When you get a chain, and that's a better than chain price right there, and I was in the wholesale world all of the last 48 hours. Spent like pretty much, yeah, I mean, I got home and I slept and then I went back. It's like that's, you think about chains, I'm not kidding. If you're a wholesale dealer like I am, a reseller in our jewelry business, and you go to the biggest jewelry district here on the West Coast, which is in LA, and you look at just chains, like where they literally, they got coils and rolls and rolls and rolls of chain. And they just ask you how many you need and what length. You are paying $600 and $700 for a basic 16-inch chain right now. And that's if you're planning on buying hundreds of units. This is not a unit. This is a beautiful custom-made big diamond necklace. It's the full necklace. The chain is attached to it. This is not a pendant. This is a chain attached to the piece. So this is a full-on necklace that, again, we built in the adjustability. So if you're going, I don't know what length she wears. I don't even know what length I like best. You've got 3, the classic lengths, 16, 17, 18, all built in. You've got a gorgeous VS diamond in the middle. You've got VS diamonds all the way around it. And let's not forget, you've got these extra bezel set diamonds, 2 of them, 1 on each side. They're about 1.5 inches away of center. So that's where they're going to sit. And it just makes for this complete luxury look. This is the kind of necklace you spend in the tens of thousands for anywhere else if you're actually comparing apples to apples quality. We have every line locked up. They're almost sold out. We're not going to have enough to go around for everybody. So I would advise this. If you haven't dialed in yet, please go to it now. Give us a call now, and we'll hope to get you in on one of these before they're completely sold out. But it will sell out. That is a fact. And look at it from a distance, because this is really important. I'm not afraid to show you, because I'm not showing you tiny, teeny jewelry and making it look big. I'm not showing you something that it's not. I'm showing you the actual piece that you are getting, the actual size. This is not something where I'm going to show you a dupe and then send you something that's microscopic. We do not do that. That doesn't happen on my shows. So 777 gets you the whole necklace. Here's that adjustability built in with that lobster claw closure and those multiple lengths you get to choose from, 16, 17, and 18 if you want to go the longest. We're very, very busy when it's resting against the neckline. First of all, these are the styles that will always stay centered. That's what I love about a necklace that's complete. Pendants, we all know if you put a pendant on a chain, somehow that chain clasp always works its way forward. Am I right? Doesn't happen here. It can't. Gravity is going to hold that big center stone in place in the center, right where it should be, and therefore you have that perfectly even spacing with those side bezel set diamonds, and you get to adjust it, and that's the beauty of it. Of course, if you do use one of the shorter lengths like the 16 or 17, you'd have a little extra drape of chain down the neckline as well, which I think is so pretty. So if anybody's got their hair up or you've got a shorter hairstyle and the back of your neckline is showing, that's something that shows up. But 777? That's amazing. And yes. Oh, tell me, Mary Jo just said, I saw the exact same thing. Does she live in Florida? She was in Fort Lauderdale, huh? Mary Jo said, I saw the same exact thing in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it was $3,200. That is what you call a live, real life Mary Jo testimonial. Thank you, Mary Jo. I hope she's getting one at 777. That's what I hope. I hope she is. Again, white gold can go out right away. Yellow and rose gold are going to take some extra time. We know how popular these white diamonds are in the white gold, so that's what's advised. That's what usually happens. But again, just give us a little extra time if you want it changed up. But that is a major, major value. It is. And Mary Jo, same thing. I'm sure she's talking about the size of the diamonds too. I don't know about the quality, but again, I'm going to assume if she saw VS, she was shopping a very high-end boutique or a very high-end designer, because where else are you going to even find VS? Most diamonds are I quality, I1s, I2s, I3s, or SI at best. Usually really good designers use SI. That's what they'll use on average. We go a step up from there, and it's a big step up. It's VS, so that's so, so important. One more time, can I show it on the neckline again? Because you have got to see this. This is what it's about. I mean, this is really, when we talk about incredible, hold on, let me find my center here. When we talk about incredible looks, incredible designs, that's what it is all about. And whether you're wearing it higher or lower, look how beautiful that is. So that's more like the 18-inch length. I mean, obviously before it's more like 14, which you can't do. 16 usually sits right there at the collarbone. I've got it right now draped against that 18-inch length, which is very common. You see how big and bold it is there. That just, and how white and bright. That's why we do advise. We actually advise the white gold if you're not sure, because of the fact that it shows off how high quality the diamonds are. You know, yellow gold, using yellow gold with diamonds is often a way to mask a not so good quality. The last thing we want to do is mask it. We want to show it off. That's what we're so proud of. That's what really separates us from the rest. And you're seeing it right here. So 777, that's it. I'm tempted to say 770, like 7777, because it should be 7,700. And it's only $777. So that's even better. And again, one that just doesn't, it's not meant to sit here on the wheel, but I still really want you to get close up, because what good is a VS diamond if you can't see what kind of quality that is when it's close up? That's important. So let me also show you a little recap of what we've had, because there have been a lot of cool pieces here tonight, and some of which are still available, like our yellow diamond, our big Tanzanite, our panther ring, our, let's see, let me find, oh yes, the pink diamond too, the chameleon diamond as well. There are just beautiful ideas here, and we got to show them because we're not leaving anything here tonight, that's for sure. So let's, this is one you saw fairly recently here. Here's the ruby. That's the 120 ruby. That's still here at 19. And keep in mind, these values are nuts. They're completely nuts. We've also got the chameleon. Now, the chameleon's the most important piece up here, no doubt about it. And that's going to be on a wheel that's got a ruby and a pink diamond soon to be, that you may have missed from earlier tonight, because we had, again, some late arrivals tonight as usual, which I hope you'll start joining me right at 5 if you can, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. But take a look. That's a very purple pink diamond. It's listed on the GIA cert as a pink, but it's very much lavender purple in tone here. So, by the way, the two diamonds on your right side, the chameleon in the back and the pink in the front, both have GIA certs. So that's very important. But it's not going to be just all super, 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 super unusual, except wait, this is going to be my recap wheel, Tony. I figured there's a lot of people who might want to see what we have left from the show, and that's going to be the big panther. It's actually two panthers in one meeting up in the middle. I love that circular design that they're each clasping onto there. It's got rubies, diamonds, and emeralds. This is the big Tanzanite. Maybe that needs to go in the middle. What do you think? The superstar in the middle right there, that's going to be the 6 carat 22. Still amazes me it's even here at this moment. And this is just, I'll keep it kind of simple for the moment, because I like some symmetry and I don't like to, you know, make it too messy here. But there's our fancy diamonds on the right side, chameleon in the back, pinky purple in the front. Then you've got the ruby in the back on the left side, the ruby and the emerald and the diamond panthers on the front left, and then our 622, all of which are one of a kinds. So when you do see something you love, they've all been presented in full. I would also like to remind you about the yellow diamond, the 151 yellow diamond. That'll be the biggest diamond up here, including, yes, even the chameleon and the pink, which are great. That's a 72 pointer, that's a 21 pointer. Here's our carat 51 in the yellow, bright as can be. And again, we've got everything up here that either is going to be the most expensive item, which is pretty amazing when you look at that wheel in totality. The most pricey item up here, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, is only $59.99. That would be the chameleon diamond, the 72-point chameleon in the back right. Everything else is less and much less. We've got the yellow diamond for $44.99. This pink that is certified by GIA, that is going to be only $29.99 for a 21 pointer, yes. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, who got it? Nobody told me. Wonderful, did that sell a long time ago? Wait, it sold twice and I never heard about it? It sold, it came back, and it sold again, and yet I never heard anything about it. Well, James got it. I'm sorry, James, for showing your piece. I had no idea. Gosh, I wish I was psychic, though. Wouldn't that be cool, though? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be. Anyway, the Tanzanite's gone. I didn't know. So never mind on the Tanzanite. But I do have something else to look at, this Tanzanite. I have the oval pendant. So that means 2 of our 3 Tanzanites of the day are gone. The only one remaining would be this pendant with the oval right here, which probably won't sit on its own, so I'm going to hold it there. Was that James really, really upset with me going, gosh, yeah, never mind. That wonderful show host. James, I didn't know, my apologies. They never tell me anything. Yeah. Huh? Really? The yellow's also verifying. Okay, not gone yet, but verifying. So this is good to know. Hey guys, while we're at it, anything else sold that I didn't hear about? Okay, let me know if the chameleon, the pink, the panthers are gone. Did I just say pink panthers? They're not. I think that'd be cool though. Do you think I should make a pink panther ring? I want to do it. A pink diamond panther ring. We don't have many pink diamonds, so it'll be a challenge, but I like the idea. Let's do this. I wanted to make, I was sketching out yesterday a snake piece, but then I remembered you guys don't like snakes. But now it's the year of the snake, so maybe we should rethink it. Every time I bring snake jewelry, historically, you guys yell and scream at me and go, ew. I mean, I'm always surprised because I like snake jewelry, but I'm apparently the only one. I get in trouble. I mean, Tony knows every time I've had a snake piece, it's like, oh, who would buy that? And I'm like, really? I love it. One of the hottest things right now by Bulgari is a snake piece, right? So, I mean, maybe we're kind of coming around to the serpents. I guess it's better if you call it a serpent, maybe. Serpent, serpentine, I don't know. Maybe that makes it a little better. I don't know. But yeah. I was sketching one out and I was like, oh, never mind. No, that's not going to work. But anyway, that's going to be what we have in rings left and available. And now again, I'll refresh your memory here. This one's only $59.99 for the chameleon. Then we've got, I'll just put the yellow diamond right back here. That way it's not blocking the chameleon. That's our big carat 51. Here's that pink. Now I hear the carat 51 may be verifying right now. So that one's not long for this world, I don't think. Here's the panther piece, which is 2. The green eyes are the emeralds. Then you've got the diamonds. And then you've got rubies and diamonds mixed and matched along the back there. We've got about 13 minutes, so not a lot of time, actually 12 now. So please dial in early if you have any questions. And then maybe we need to see these Tanzanite drops. Some of the largest Tanzanite drop earrings. Yeah, notice you haven't seen much snake jewelry of late, right? There's a reason for that. But here we are. And if anybody else likes them like I do, then yay, kudos to you, because I think they're cool too. But look at this. This is a Tanzanite earring. So we've already had, the 2 rings are gone. We've had the oval and the round are gone. But now just want to show some earrings for you here that are some of our largest. It's item number 1125371. There's 21 carats plus here. 2114, over 10 carats in each. They are cushion cuts. They're in 18 karat gold. That's in white gold. And they stay in white gold. And there's a carat 16, so they also deliver in the diamonds. They don't just give you big sizes in the stones. We have delivered in every way. This is a really cool, just hinge style, does not actually confront the post. So that just means they're forever and ever going to be built properly. And then they have this gorgeous movement. I'm going to show you the length here as well. Then I can pop one on, and there's a new low price from $29,999. 2114 is the carat weight. I know we haven't seen these tonight. Popping them in for a look, just so we can complete your Tanzanite suite if needed. They are 1 inch and 3/8, I would say, on that top to bottom. And then I will put one on for you because they start with diamonds in the hoop part. They go diamonds all the way around, which we consider a halo. And then you've got the really, really big 2114. Again, that is among your 2. That means that you've got 10 carats plus. The diamond weight is once again 116. I will try to pop one of these on for you. And then we're going to get them lower than even $29,999. So this is one of our bigger earrings in all of the Tanzanite collection. Yes, they are blue wing block D. And they are also going to be a very, very special look. Now, I've got to pop one on. I'm trying to do this with just one hand, so forgive me, it's taking a little extra time because I really want you to look at them here in both ways. But let's take a look at this. Yes, please. This is the wild one here. So you can see we've shown you a lot of earrings over the years that have been 4 carats and 5 carats and 6 carats each. These are the over 10s. So really big size here. And of course, they're in the white gold. And yes, they're also going to be better than even 29 or 19,000. They're a lot better. They're a lot more affordable. Let's get you a big value on the earrings. They stay as is, so they can go out tomorrow. They can be with you probably, for some of you, they could be to you by the weekend. And that's how fabulous they are. Let's go back to the hand here. Just wanted you to see the length and how it translates to them on the actual form. And then here we go. This is going to be a better deal than even $15,000. This is your earring to get. One pair only, of course. That's the key here. And think about how great, I mean, think about how amazing they would be with any of the Tanzanites you've picked up already today. And we still have the pendant, by the way, which would be beautiful with the earrings. Let's make it even better. Not 15, 14, 13, or 12. Some of the jumbo sizes are here, but the price tag is amazing. Really, truly incredible. This is the moment. You take the best of the best in the world. No doubt about it. It's not even going to be $10,000. They are $99.99 tonight. End of the show special here. We have 9 minutes remaining. Is there anything else we can show you? That is the big question. What do you think? $99.99. So big value there, and congrats if you get them. All right, so those will be $99.99 if you'd like to get them. And then here's what I'll do. We'll do that quick recap. We have 5 rings left. Did we have any questions or anything we need to recap other than the 5 pieces that are on the wheel in front of us? Because we are down to about 8 minutes left. So this means it's time to dial. It's time to call. We got to get a few more pieces out the door here. So also reminder, this is the Tanzanite pendant. Actually, let's take a look at our ring wheel, and then we'll look at the pendant again, because the pendant is kind of shocking me a little bit. We don't see too many pendants. We know how many of you want a great pendant to match the collection. Here's the pendant that we have for you as well in the oval. That would be item number 112-6890. That was the 670 is the carat weight on that one. 670 in the blue wing. And here we are looking at the great big stone here, 670 with 92 points in diamonds. They basically are 3 rows. And they're going to basically wrap around the sides and go up a little more than halfway around the sides of the pendant. It's beautiful on. It's got such a great kind of shield design because you have the whole oval shape to it as well. That one's going to be less than, well, it's $29.99. We had the $11,999 price tag. Certainly gets a lot more affordable than that. And then we need, again, any last minute questions, requests at all, you let me know. This is your time to tell us what you need to have on your hand in the next couple of days, because look at the assortment of rings we still have here. And that pendant, my goodness, for $29.99. Let me show it up close while we see our rings as well. That's awfully important. Look at that. There's how it sits. And there you can see the up close and the details of the diamonds wrapping up around the base of the oval. I like that it gets more wide down the base, and then of course gets a little more narrow where your bail is hidden behind it. So this is the one to get. And then reminder, this panther ring, the double panther piece, is $9.99. If you'd like to get that, $9.99 for the front left. In back of that, rubies. A big ruby, a 120 ruby for $19.99. And then you've got the Chameleon. Really one of the rarest stones we can ever show the world over. And this is where, again, everyone's making their decisions. We're very busy on the phone lines. It's last call on our show. This is our Wednesday. We're back tomorrow with you to wrap up our, we've got our last couple minutes of our Wednesday here. We got a lot of pieces that need to go. They need to find their homes. This is important jewelry and all one of a kinds. When they're gone, and you don't want to wait till the following day. We'll be back tomorrow with a whole new set of jewelry. So this is the time to get these items before they're gone to somebody else. Come on over and take a look. And we'll get you all those $9.99 all the way on up to $59.99. And again, that's only the Chameleon diamond. So yes. And Renee, she also said, before we go, everything, oh, that is so kind, Renee. Yeah, it's one thing to say you're straightforward, and it's another thing to be straightforward. So Renee says, you know what, I've been watching you for so many years, and she says, everything about you, it's never changed. You're straightforward as you were on day one, and that's very important. I'm a journalist by trade. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a journalist. I stay true to my journalistic principles in every show I do, and I'm not just a carnival barker or a car salesman. I'm here to really just, again, educate, hopefully give you some values on really fabulous jewelry. I'm a shopper and a jewelry lover just like you are. So this is not my career. My career is a journalist and a sports commentator, not a jewelry salesman. So Renee, those words mean a lot to me because it's what I live by every single minute of every single day. So thank you. Thank you. Like I said, a lot of people say they're one way, and again, I just have a philosophy, just be it. Don't have to, you got to wonder. Yeah, just just be it. Just be true who you are, be authentic, and things will go your way. And I believe in that no matter what industry you're in. So thank you, Renee. Appreciate that very, very much. And good night to you. And thank you to everyone. Thank you to Irma, and thank you so much to all of our fabulous correspondents today. Did you have a question, Jess? Anything? Yeah, okay, so we're verifying a couple pieces up here, obviously, and we've got, I'll walk you through them, $19.99, $9.99. The big pink diamond, these are our 2 certified diamonds here, is the Chameleon and the pink. The pink, which is reading very purple, is $29.99, and then we have the Chameleon right there in the middle. Remember, that is our 72-point round. It's a green diamond that changes to a golden diamond. So it is green that changes based on temperature. It is a color-changing diamond. It is natural. It is about as rare as anything we can ever show you, and it's only $59.99 to get that Chameleon diamond in the middle. This is the one to have. And by the way, that's also going to be a carat 70 in diamonds. So it's not like it's just a Chameleon 72-pointer. It's a carat 70 in amazing diamonds around it as well. So you're getting a superb overall ring. That is down, brand new price reduction today. It's $59.99 for the Chameleon diamond. Full cert comes with it. Everything about it. That's a natural stone. There's no treatment or enhancements or anything funky going on. It's a fancy diamond. I like to call it a fancy 2 times over because it's multiple fancy colors in one. And you're getting that fabulous carat 70 mounting of mostly tapered baguettes. And then don't forget about our yellow diamond. Let me know, Jess, if that one's gone. I know she said she was verifying on that one. That is the carat 51 natural yellow, brightest color we have. This one is down to $44.99. One more time on the hand on that one. We have 3.5 minutes left, and I will see you tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Yes, do you know we have shows? I do 5 of them. I'm here with you 5 times a week, and that's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights, and then that quick turnaround where I'm back with you in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday. So we burn it on both ends, so to speak, and we're very excited about this coming days and weekend. Let me tell you, February 1st, January 31st, we have the handbags, and then we have amazing jewelry all the way up till then, and then this weekend, oh my goodness, February 1st, that's all I'm going to say. But here we go, $44.99 on this one, still verifying on that. We'll see who's got it. Don't forget about that natural yellow. This is the pink. This is down to $29.99. So our most affordable diamond up here is that really, really rare purpley pink that is GIA certified. This one is down to $29.99. Somebody out there's got to get a pink diamond. It's rare as can be. It's a beautiful saturation level. It's reading more purple than it is pink. There's all your information. It comes with the GIA cert, and you've got all that diamond weight around it, including that split shank and a triple halo. So that's $29.99. Then we've got our panthers, 2 panthers, mostly. Most of the panther designs we see have 1. This is actually 2 together. I love it. The emerald eyes, the ruby, and the fabulous diamonds, and all that's 18 karat gold. That one is $9.99. Let me show that one on the hand. That one's got to go as well. And then if last call on the show, we have 2 minutes left, and we'll rendezvous tomorrow at 5. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. And that, of course, is 7 p.m. Central Time and 8 p.m. Eastern. So we will hopefully see you all right back here tomorrow for a Thursday night to remember. And then, of course, our Friday night is going to include really important handbags and jewelry all at the same time. So big show on Friday. And then this weekend, February 1st, be here. I'll say that. That's what I can say so far. That's what I'm authorized to say. So yes, February 1st, Saturday, and February 2nd, Sunday. Yeah, you're going to want to be with me. So that's what we've got planned on tap for the week. And again, any last minute questions you have or requests you have here, let us know. Those Tanzanite earrings and the pendant are still available. It's rare that I have a Tanzanite back at the end of a show. But hey, that's what's happening on the earrings and the ring. Enjoy, or rather the pendant, rather. The rings are sold out. Any of these rings up here, we're verifying still on the yellow diamond, $44.99. Don't miss out on that carat 51. Here is the $29.99 pinky purple, GIA certified, the Chameleon. The rare, the ultimate, the high level. It does not get more collectible than that. If you are a collector, or you'd like to be a collector, or you just like really, really cool jewelry, that's the one to own. That round Chameleon 72 pointer is amazing. A lot of the chameleons aren't all that attractive. That stone is hot. That's got that light blue green, and the round changes to orangey golden yellow. The ruby's amazing. The panthers, give us a call. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure. Appreciate all your feedback and your wonderful comments. Thank you so much. Appreciate that very much. Yes. Oh, good. The yellow is sold. Thank you so much. And thank you again all for watching and shopping tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.